na agudie ni poso kra ne nyina no ye don nsam no mo ebeba ye be kwama no ne foreign news eba no pai dwumadi elfa is a full time ana ye de bro live on Facebook Sompa 93.1 bomodi enso be like your page na wa share as many times abeso share na fe what dey o messages aguo e about Black Stars enkomo and ye beto aso say na e was sitie na ye rem na fe ya find solutions enso de ama aye nioma hodo I was say baso weekend atwa mu the die you 2 goals among 4 kasa and the enfa fe Osman enso enkomo no ye be sa ba na fe ya ba behwem dia kan nyina enso ebeba wo be so do messages enso for X and as a Twitter eba and one so be search at Sompa Sports on Twitter and as a X unya ya follow na fe wa hashtag na ya de dia kan aso so enso ediamao make us live on Sompa TV ya so and one so for remote be bia obi agana mamu ade aye Sompa TV and also monitor na ya de nepa enso amana fe radio no aminim say bana truck drivers and taxi drivers somewhere almost our cab mu and opening nyina no amodian aye Sompa 93.1 on radio earpiece mamu mu nyuma so mu nyina na mamu nyina ma che and no pay good to Morgan na betwe ese yemfanto wanim say bomodian so be cross no bet our AFCON matches in emu essence AFCON yenwie ma fe kra na yes separated the boys from the men into all bet 25 Ghana cities or more na just a betwe eso be qualify obenya achede piwen aye sharp shooter and so ana ye bisa sanye biano send on shooting skills and so esitie aye sharp shooter just a betway and so and a demo into all bet our AFCON matches anymore from 25 Ghana cities elko debiano o achede by 5 times awunya bebia regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana not for persons below 18 years aye betway one more adarama log on and sign up www.betway.com.gh na fe wo so ode odiano akahona wanya sika odi ya pano betu sika no ede ama betway say twa na di twa ne nyansam na emuama sika sam anya kama live on Facebook mo say Douglas Costa say good morning Sompa Sports ya so was say keep up the good work ana ordene diano and so at the bafe we say those who still think Darwin Nunez is a flop wow think again congrats guys ana ono so dene diano and so at the Facebook ono so and so at the ba ya jemo messages na no pay live on the show ya kwama no niaba live on Sompa 93.1 FM afei live on Sompa TV ya the latest monocha update no more and ya the out this ayo jumadi friend full time yanko for it
okay Kobe doing work 2 for on my shirt he the greatest on the court and I'm the greatest on the verse yeah going for the last ring like it was the first gotta get the gleam do it for Kareem 2 for so nice my flow so mean catch me at the game sitting next to Goldstein Kobe Bryant Nikes purple gold strings Kobe in the game dunking on the whole team yeah Black Mamba attack conquer the basketball beast the rap monster the crossover good the turnaround jumper or just drive the lane and dunk on dunkers you know where
yes, Breno, I saw you coming on it and I don't pay na fee. Yeah, the foreign stories that day. I'm at your fireman. Some you know, yeah, by you say I sports and your Demanutino. I was say you update and the latest. I was saying, you know, I was say you day and no answer at the bar. Now, I'm in front of what I'm saying, Mr. Bonsa, and also up manager, our Liverpool Timino, and some up manager, both teams in the will be also up and the next manager, our Brasani Pano, and about the next person, our problem managerial ayo coaching job ni nyina no wono som na betimi ahwe na first and background no and some atimi adini kamana mom ma me mfanto wono awa brawo kasana no pai me de Manchester United and some amount na me can trust our last week ni mo e beto dwase akwadana ye fan say Marcus Rashford and so you be no and some friend manager I can try to say na wo atoto no oyare anu ntinya de so betimi report our training and some our current and our manager no and some grant boy ni say ana sana tena sa wo yare na sempo wontimi amatro no I was so share na ebia medically doctors na show ama wa ho de eba ye ho yare sana dwonoma sa akoda na ebu ni mu etwi so ache say wono so ane mai our club nyasam get kra na o ka say sansam ne ba last week no and I no pay ana make control say wo ma afran no boy ni 2 weeks weekly wages sa ni sika o ma afran no and no some number says 630,000 pounds our brand akwadano enso mabetua na report to me any latest urban say and I no pay our current onim say akwadano e fan say Rashford no enso report our brand man you woman some akwadano about training and to share akabenya akwadano amaya na just our current and I no pay no mamen fanto wonim say akwadano ye fan Rashford enso report enso about training our brand no enso update about our brand no pay na me latest I'm also manager no woman busana only say on the we no you fear some obesobe aden internally I just on person obesi nentoma gufin and some about bonten ama no pay no boy no and some about betraying I just no and some kakra from amaswoya at about onim say Andre Onana and some AFCON the private jet and a coy and who carry a count some petro ama the last time a control say Andre Onana a jet and etum the etum baby I'm Sam omujat and a wana diano and some other see now manager say nyame yadma yawada Manchester United and some other Wolves our game up now onim say wa bra kobas anwa man you for a sunny edia new potaso and Manchester United and France ni no woman say nyame yadma yawada we a midweek come Premier League gamer and no some about so Andre Onana abaya available for selection onim so Onana and some AFCON the first game no wanya be na second match of the demo what me and say I'm third game wama manana nanu ya so match omo boy ya wama some from ni nyina no Onana anthem aye Fabrice Ondua and some another post no mo we aye jet and a do kwanya ba ko no bia bebe don hwere be do na daso na wiem wo beduru match as a jet lag kana sempo wona se atatan na fei akwaya sam awase ye twen ama wona se atwetwe no aye private jet so dia bra am sam akwa no se eko it Onana and some available for selection and what that you media was no and some about and no pino yet up to Zabi Alonso now Alonso come on Mebaso na ansan me Alonso come on crowd bra and I coaching job ni pabako bansa force munya omope and what Liverpool team so ya na bra fie am say kuntu han a omo say kwada kuntu han ko nchemu am say wa kwada chia wo hu na Shadrack mame mention no unim sa Kroma no ya na kwakoba so wo sika am say ya ka o masa munya no ne kokota ana abedi force an ni panajai and some amaka efi a wo hwei enya fie bi akaka wei enya 2-bedroom ana jese enya 3-bedroom asam ana mekai wei aye Zabi Alonso also bo Madrid kakra and on one can so aye Spaniard na Jeminya no say yes, court Ashe say Zabi Alonso Fia Wushei live on Sompa TV and Afe live on Facebook and also I Villa and some luxury I just say utum sanyoma wom what say baby TV game movie theater swimming pool baby a coach kakrabi baby anko dan ebedi agronya say bia mamon ko nyeso be hwe nso gumus way one kasa Villa yes Alonso Fia way yes mpenfo Ashe say yem buni nyina tongu o say na adan report to me and say and perform ayen ye can say environmental group and some our harass that deal one so be so much so udru e kra and no San Sebastian why ho and o reference Alonso and so adan we say no na yeso am gidi e basa 1 a denim wisha a lake license and you one and I felt 2 almost say and because our license kwana baby o see Danny see no one fan say ayenal and asampo aye impossible say betimi legalize license adamo a time say bema bono bonya sika wo fu sam oye bema mu ye ka untie na makunkon babia na mu peja a dan edias na fei and perform kabi o mo se bra o pa be you TV no mpa no just idea am saying ye dream fella ni na and some atwagway aya court and I say enti ebi Alonso okwan se bi ono so betimi awuram nempo onempa no so beka dia enom na kakra fi na so ye and some mate eba Leverkusen manager no Zabi Alonso and I nei wono some masam eba wa bra ho nsem no ye de amiye for Alonso meka ye pass am be na story maybe ye twam ama meka twa say contract access wono and Leverkusen for signing ye no our chances say the former clubs makoma komiyensa omunyina ba wo betumi atemdati na wa join back the former clubs no yerim say Boboku ye fan Liverpool account and watch Real Madrid and some account and Bamunchen and so count now and champi media betu onim dada say Jumana Thomas Tuchel Alpo Adama Bamunchen no woman enjoy ama sound out say woman Zabi Alonso amupe say Liverpool after say your club ya catch on now say one some say ye season we ya ontime entwa so biam no Liverpool and so pay na weekend atwa mu ana see you and some Adama Leverkusen ya fan Fernando Caro wokodin komo na nkomo na me de ba be kasam wo bu so run say and okay, sell contract money Alonso sign here no. And when we say be a team sakese na me ensa and the former clubs aba. I was some China man kwana. What I say no kwana sanya no kodi tie. We can tie twam nkomo wura. Your fan say Fernando Caro, Leverkusen CEO and some akodi.
No, but you don't need a clause. We have a very, very good relation with Xavi, and he knows that.
Ama ewa brano enso aye update eno so bana ye bisa no sanya bia no eno kra se bia owura no wono sign ye se bia Liverpool aba munjai no ba munchin aba I was so oko anasa Real Madrid so ba I was so oko na Fernando Caro akasai.
No, but you don't need a clause. We have a very, very good relation with Xavi, and he knows that we are a serious club. And at the end of the day, it's we are not going to force someone to stay if he doesn't want to stay. We want him to feel so happy and so good with us that he really only wants to stay. And this is our objective.
But there's nothing actually on paper.
No, nothing on paper, but sometimes agreements that are not on paper are agreements as well. And we know that if he needs to do a move in the future, we'll be able to talk with each other. And I hope we will not need to do this, and because he will.
Yes, and no a Leverkusen CEO weekend atwa come out just one and so according to obaso twa say sans mama for ka medical e betu dade dane nyina no kwabia enim na mom ye agreement bi wono ma ya na ni paper so kwa na later mom ye no nyina no mutumi hia so agree we na sika sam watomase ye basare dia wo mejo mo kakra say agreement is an agreement between the agreeer and the agreee interbasare dia na che say kwambia so awasamo kan ye na say report I mean say Kyle Walker yes Man City for no be ashase yes one self fata baku say ono Kyle Walker ebe captain e de ama Man City adan no say na say na de branya na so free njumu ba kwa still one confirm yes Kyle ebe cause why captain ama City adan say Kyle Walker na nkasa be ma ne bro duro ana chese em so akukudro pa and one akukudin komo say why bonin nene obo bonin nyina na nje wo kai say sama transfer market bi eno about den say ba munchin aba so mo fa abronte na ye fan say Kyle Walker eko ye kra no bi say kwa ne anim say bia o ba munchin fo na awie Walker ebe kwa hu ya no say papa say o ma ne nkɔ no enkɔtena pa boy na stay say na be ma say wo be so odwane afrifie wo yire wo ma dwana odwane afri so na ono nkɔ be so wote ne ho afri oba no ene nkɔda no adan a sam one ne wife enam no wo bi awiam na so nguyan kwawiam asa kɔwo wanwo ba kokɔwo ba ko mienu awa akire in terms of everybody ono no masa mama man no ai na wan hye CD na masa CD ban wo just wa wo mienu wa akire de make say and Shadrack man one ne wife no so ache say enya se bi oba bi akeke Kyle Walker and wife your friend and Kelna na ofri Kelna chi no one Lauren Goodman ono your TV star na some said be obane shining our TV so to the TV some sana just say or the aye simple kwane bama no some awumienu na what ka say and then yana ne ra ho wa ferry na wa try say on oban ebe kasa na so the what can be ano am say abufo kakra wom wasem otudi eba say nay decision I will take you say one some ebe friend the wife achi akwa won kwada mienu no sabi a idiot decision and one some take you intina ani ajapa I just or try say be our chances are what me den kwada no kwafo mo adu mo ko school wo mo pomba no akwa kwafo mo ko edru ba bi so kwa na bia ba ko no wo no wo ba so ko training na wo dia kwada no afro ka ko training and na me no ka say ono oba ne ntim mo because one man broken heart I say a man so broken heart in the ban one brain oh jaisu we kumi we minute na wo pin crown to be ma me bra wo bi agp packet o say wo ware ano de man here na that o me kasa wo man pin anti and na me no ka say owura fan say woka wono kwat na tem adan o tim no aye 3 million pounds mansion and what tim to die mu sensu as say anom as aye update ba Man City for no say Atena boy na against omo chese ye nyintum our city e man nya ye against club no omo values and today our sam omo je ambank no and some other friends some chese no update e banyame ya no Wednesday Anfield am say Liverpool for some coach no be ka so okono afro ba proper Premier League game Liverpool Chelsea and you for the Abasa woman came back cry say Jaminya Sam a branch fan say Christopher Nkunku abaya available for some game at Chelsea and some other way Romeo Lavia dear yes woman Sebia Omokano woman said that brain and a brain Eberokofa Sebia yen and I said you Romeo Lavia Jano woman and Chelsea point for say somebody kind about 2 weeks ago and some other man said Karim Benzema and so the Nisika some say almost so much say Jaro Kwade Chelsea for Jaidio say Uyobia Wumfie no Kosoro wanyini nam amasamba betiska kese e dia ba be fa dabi ensida wo mo se ko pama nom ane chese malo gusto mo so 2021 22 23 wanyini low enhye high na ha sana say wo mo so abaso mo yo mo ne ma no aye update ba Chelsea pen for no say wo mo tese Arsenal ehwehwia so mo pe Victor Osimhen Man U so start so mo po Osimhen na na yesi Chelsea for no say mo eba ne sika mo mu wa kire kura o se yemfa sika nto ma player se beje na watwe bia ye ma o say bobo ma Chelsea no ya mo nkobusa Drogba mo ne mo maka na omo giri e ba so omo ko big a cheso Osimhen Apple on Paul Chelsea ne kwan bia so wababa Nigeria ne branch o tu bata so kwa ko peska ba fie na o de offer to no mo se dabi on dabi boy no so abeje eno aye update e ba honsam no ye de ema ye chefo ene anopai and some our show no so make say report to amenya no se goalkeeper ye fan Jean Sompa wonum say Inter Fiorentina Branra ho kire wa aka so ho kire o ano Fiorentina fo nya penalty akwa gina kire ba kom yanu miasa no wa bono kiti bi na goalkeeper no so nya direction and Fiorentina for pressure the man na Azures of Inter Milan Ethiopia mutim Inter and goalkeeper your fan say Jean Sompa you be saying after the game sanya biana na e modern bono send was who match no.
Well, I don't know, but I feel very good, and I'm really happy to play with this team, to play with this club, because we can see with how much passion we play every game, and of course we had a little bit of luck today for this win, but on a long way in a season you need as well this point of luck. So I'm happy how it is at the moment, and we keep.
Inti eno update free a branch fanasa Jean Sompa aswe adeba ko so ya na tai ha players edu omunya language barrier na Jean Sompa obi a say Italiano no ntimi nhana nkan pi na onu no musa say na the Italian ebusa na question na the English no ano so ya ka omo yemped for dressing room a wo ka ono no enche Italy kasa no ebeba all try but a check akra bi enche kra wobetimi aka Italian no
Líder silencioso. The thing is, of course, in the first month with the language, it's not that easy. But I try to give my part in that way I can. So on the pitch, of course, in the dressing room, I try to speak Italian.
Yes, na just no I Intermalan goalkeeper fan sir Yan Sompa unim sa make us akwadana your fan Rafael Leo among falling can say yeah I'm set Maldini num and they omuni a similar biom I Zlatan num ana for report no so say Stefano Pioli Panfonia one more ebejane kwanin no Rafael Leo say one watiti bisa man for so one a man adwumuda say on free a similar and kobe bia when be bia ko e wa bro no Rafael Leo and some stay our Bobo Quenimo. Now Arsenal a coach, your friend Mikel Arteta. I am a secret. Unum say as of Fenra. Now man for you, I say Arteta so say Nyamiya no summer. We be Jumano na opeso ko back na. We kwaya Juma ama Barcelona sansa Pep. Aya Juma ma Barca. Xavi so eka onkrofo no ho. Ano no so Mikel Arteta enso eka o. Mikel Arteta de and money no say be a man for rubbish so ana Arteta enya candidate anunti manager ne best and come on almost what behind the scenes e di kan be to dwa man for rubbish here sanya no kra na Arteta enko be bia no mame mfanto wanim say Mikel Arteta enko di omo dwo di pa no unsenya ne pa bia na betimi atrust no no bu on mo benwa later ubo so na chese won say no be masa onye ni pa tempa na watwa so na bibia okay and to know bia na betimi aka won some day atra no yesi Arteta omo dwo di pa no report to me nyan so omo say what did he pass on? So said here, Xavi City and Ansa. What did he pass at JB also? Yama Arsenal. Why, or the Becca said, yeah, why also on foul, baby, Arsenal, Edda. And instead of that team, the Essential Crowd Buyer, the first season, Muninamu who be nay, yes, what did he pass what Pega Arsenal, and yes, in Conco, Nipo Babiano, and so and Safa, and to a Germany, the Ababa simple, at the Amad, the next manager, my man front to him say. Mikel Arteta and the boss and Comono report to me seconds or you're willing Sabasa for friend in there. I come from your season, you know. Mikel Arteta no Amodio no Cobabiano Basa Sika Samuntina make catch us a Xavi. It was what Quaco say be a season a year. No more Sabasa Bia, one more for fun, no more from Mikel Arteta na. One on for Arsenal and so yes season no I'm a some way and some shall say papa no did you pass on also a cycle and so our Bobo fans Arsenal I'm a just no I update and no some about some no yet the NBA fan yes Barca for no e be so our did you say enti mu be jai I'm a Jurgen Klopp akwa na fie kwa na club so you be La Liga no papa said the man for be me dominating no be atom said the Pep abe dominate England no yasem omutiri ebasa club aba sikasem ebepeja ebema place also moto and some adama Jurgen Klopp no ama Barca so dominate La Liga no na omutiri ebasa 1 owura no obeso otena Spain and no anachas all consider ana fail 2 womutiri ebasa onya Barca na ay advantage edemo no ankasa awon CV so eto Barca so be so mo factors akwan bia so wenti na wote so mo so per club e wa bra wo mu gina sanioma mienu we so and some other manager no so kasa emra wo mu so referee say Luis Enrique say coach yes Barca for no say ebia obetumi ababa kwa say me person me comment fa Barca asem when shake kan ho oti why no also when shake kan e wo ho a Chelsea Luis Enrique no and some coach club you fan say Paris Saint-Germain and some other this ansem no and so atu dwa onim say Barca coach no dia was say omo wie season a ano de beto sa story kwa menya mo because medical ben da say was say season ankoya wo be ja to ababa mo nkan na pressure bi na say new nam so ama coach your friend Xavi abeka say dwuma no ontimi nya biem asof na meten yo ma mensa na new ma mensa de kan extend criticism. Yes, I'm Montenso Central for Obo now we have churches and no wine and no fear capitation pen. Nam or can a Xavier and a Xavier Fissusa and one team coach and a dena woyo waya santi. Yes, Oma Kana was an Calbe fear. So Obu crowd or Quabantini Boa or Papa to me tripping principal the guy Satam Chief Inspector Wakumasa. This one was a Bama 10 gram crack. Now so bedru fear. na efiefoɔ nso di natam enti Barca wona nkabia amanfoɔ so pano outside aye club na osan nkabia internally and perform so can be ama Xavi no yeso ono so de ko ntimi nya adwuma no nya de ye mfama Rafa Marquez enti ngase no kwa ne chana wo a chese hane ye pa de to so miensa emsa club no support no said no sipe no a chese support wasan ko no Xavi enya ni nyina no anya sa support no ensom anya ba onim say nanka why na adwen say ka omo against Napoli ewia ano de sa asem no ebeba no mom Napoli game rekwa no ehye me di ka be ka say no so luzo ha na so be ehye ntemfa o say bia Xavi say ye we season no be ko nyina mete say against Napoli home and away Champions League results no esa kwaye anim guase a wan hwa coach ye fan say aye Xavi no na som anso abaye hye ameka say no anso aye update aba onim say wa bra no pe meka cho say wa gather the players ama 30 minutes no mu din komo no a mo kanyina Sergio Roberto aye captain opa coach na chew say coach ya patro fe bonicha because someone am hwie e man na pressure aba manager no so Lewandowski there make try no pressure affecting the bat am say yes paninsu but Lewandowski e ban as what the sakata because one so hwie pa what combination of Barca goes to share above from any identity Sergio Roberto etina mum apacho and some other dan tight him sir one man let am manager na danum season aka no there one mo be yire one mo na so mo kwaje de am say Champions League say woman say omo yiro mo kwaje aye juwe for Champions League ga wa bra no and some aye update about Real Madrid woman manager fan Carlo Ancelotti Sharak mama me Ancelotti ne aye chesan Las Palmas e coach no woman we game onim say okokacha Las Palmas manager fan say aye Pimienta say o ye adwuma wo ye adwuma pa na utim na bobo sa no me boma ba so monyere mo ho na ebefa ana Pimienta so gaje so odana se ene na futuo na ade ba ko no say this season the only team answer Girona womo da so ko unbeaten the only team I was Girona aye Real Madrid and ko mo show mo 3-0 apart from Madrid hey wa be bad draw when you no quite draw bon ma ba pepa no akwa say omo ba man for front and back na next game so mo say Girona yes Real Madrid for say omo sha ase no eno no mo de kwa wie am so omo nko na nim Girona womo anu draw a make say no so my update no so bana Alfonso Davies said no Real Madrid person use the same strategy and for Alfonso Davies because omo catch Mbappe say no ye me peska na mum obe build the brand we retire kwana brand no abema osika e bia no ma catch Alfonso Davies say ba mu chi sika omo dia ma no ye de no kra nuru ba bia na mum say wo Alfonso Davies a Japan ye say wo be si wa kan adama Real Madrid eto bazo chame se wo ba Madrid no asa kwa sa kwa sa David wo be gidim papa ama dia obegina no ana chese be sama o sika sam ni nyina no ensom akokama eno aye update eba sansam ni nyina no ye de amiye to fa fai ma me mfanto wonu se Morocco ensom aye ahoboa Morocco fa hoboa no wonim so ma branch ever so Osama El Azouzi ese wo mo ye 100% focused nyame ya mo chena wo mo bo South Africa bafana yenti El Azouzi
Group, AFCON, first of all, alhamdulillah, we train really hard. We are first in the group. Now we're focusing on South Africa. I think it's a good opponent. We give our best. We want to go to the next round, and we're gonna focus on the game, and we want to win the game. The trainer did his job. We know everything.
Yes, and no, I am some Morocco, Oma Quatano, Editu, our Brano Peno, and no, I update Eba Fay, Mamin Fronto, and Mr. Siriano Pemecatchosa, Yannick Sina, and I General Ward number 1. Jetan said, no vac, Abacoswa Plesuo. Nasharak, Mama Yannick Sina, I watch, you know, Onsa Ocha, I am Medvedev, and Ra. No, Brown Yakoko Jen, first ever Grand Slam title. I Ox Open, I just Australia, watch it, and yes, now so binding you. Akwara ketu atwasa sina no am say 22 years na wey ensom aye Rolex Submariner and all probably out $15,000 $15,000 you know 185,751 Ghana na say 22-year-old na yes so maybe $15,000 am so dey nuru empanfon you know say 1.8 billion and kanisika the go chance you 50 million and can see can open 5 times ka be dey obey na me send you akoma wife na and kura school fees na master how do school fees ro wo be dia kwata watch that's akura ke to kra no 1.85 billion and then when I say team nsa one somebody peja chess and Anna and somebody akoma make say Novak Djokovic record and say the 410th week as world number 1 and ye Rick Makomako 410. Dotosumi and Roger Federer 310. That's what China said difference 100. Novak Djokovic at the Nawatcha Makomako 100 as number 1. And the Che Ora. Your fan is Roger Federer, our Brano, and some update about something now. Yet the MA for an anno pay and some our shown Sobrano call. You better not soon affair. You see latest in an piano. Ayana Sabeka, our brother say, yeah, me know, yeah, you want me talk about. Yes, why media, father of Tadi. Yes, yeah, man.
21st clinic yes sciatica expert sciatica no o nerves na wo to ase na fa wo siremu na fa wo nansia be si ase ho no se ho techema eno ene fa ne sciatica na etimi bubu o to ase ka wo se dwe wo sirem wo je ho ba bia enye na eno na 21st clinic ba ya adwuma pa wo mu yenti abaso bo o magye no Ghana ha ene amono ne enya asem ketewa wo mu ji international awards ahodo wo mu ji local awards ahodo na anu nso na wo mu be the only sciatica research and treatment center in Africa bibrim ha no ebi ni ba bia ji 21st clinic nkoa wo mu de bibiduro ene besa o yare no masa de machine aka ho eya yare sabia yare bia wutimi de ko ne mama ade ba ko a wo magidi wo mu pa no eye sciatica ena stroke nso de kwa diabetes ne hypertension ne ade ne ade Ghana ha ba bia wo mu ho 0540 311 311 0540 311 311 That's a 21st clinic. Woman is sciatica expert.
Here in Ghana, when it comes to chicken, the good old days are back. Why? Because Boris B's Chicken, BBC, is here. Yep, give your family and loved ones Boris B's Chicken. Fresh, tasty, delicious. Boris B's Chicken is produced right here in Ghana by our cherished poultry farmers with support from the Ministry of Agric. Get whole frozen chicken, gizzard, chicken feet, chicken neck, and chicken liver for those special family meals, buffets, picnics, funerals, and all restaurants. Get Boris B's Chicken. It's halal, so everybody can enjoy. Wherever you are, call Boris B's Farms hotline 0544 444 53. Ask for our branch that is closest to you and come get your chicken. Boris B's Chicken, BBC, proudly a Fiakoko.
Bra na minya Royal Foam mattress no. How bebre na me ko mu. Medam panosweni na atom. Na me chika se so na me honam nyina ya me ya. Na de kume kra ne se. Ya no mo so beda so ape. Na waja me. Na minya Royal Foam mattress no. Ha kwesi da so ape. E na oye me ho ade. Congratulations dear me fa no kwa. Asedan koma Royal Foam. Quality mattress papa fi. Oje aware Royal Foam. What nane relaxation aye de awoto so a wunya wo mu ne se Royal Foam mattress eye papa eye eye quilted mattress inti woda so a ama wona ye foam se woto mattress free Royal Foam a cheche wo free pillows Royal Foam age abasobode e wo 12 Ghana Business and Financial Excellence Awards no mu yet on quality duvets curtains beds ne carpentry foams ahodo nyina bi hwehwe yen wo Royal Foam showrooms any sales depots Ebo Ghana Fanenina for 020-227-1000. Royal Foam, rest assured.
From our clean water tanks, water which is rich with natural minerals, sourced from over 100 meters underground, is taken through purification, where our highly skilled personnel, equipped with the modern state-of-the-art laboratory, run all standard tests to ensure that purity is 100%. Because at Obibini Blackman Company Limited, quality is our hallmark. Bottling continues immediately in a clean and hygienic environment approved by the Ghana Food and Drugs Authority, because water is life, but unclean water is definitely not life. After years of research into water purification systems, the result is water that can compete with any other on the international market. Stay healthy and hydrated with the new Z Natural Mineral Water.
We are back, bringing you the latest lineup from Betway. Betway starts strong with their front two, with Free Play Friday and Swipe Bet. In the middle, you've got all the control with Cash Out and Build a Bet. Plus, with Win Boost, you can boost your sports bet. At the back, they have Smart Picks and the Partial Daily Jackpot. You always get way more with Betway.
Breaking news. Vodafone Ghana is becoming Telecel. Stay tuned.
Yemre na fe yemeto aso and free studios. I rely on Sompa TV. Afe make out say live on Facebook on so Sompa 93.1. Famo messages in ebra making kind be our bra show no egusua koso na what 21st clinic and Jordanti say we start o manda any kwan so de yade ekom enunti ana dabia me come for 21st clinic and so Emma say yade bia na yade bia edunya bia no ya bomode anso be kwa ko hu aye 21st clinic as doctors no juma omunim de yankase nu bena ne ha ama no ye kambom e de asaw yare ban abefun fidie nso ani nyina no 21st clinic subi ewasoe ho na jetane say yade ha bia ne beboa wo betu asenemum e ban sa sciatica ye expert in sciatica ho no wo ba na efri woto ase e de sane aba wo sirem e de aba wo nantu de aba wo na se emu tutu a ho no ana 21st clinic enso abeboa ma watu ase one time sense one chance no na one ha dachi bia na ebehaw ultra model laboratory ultra sound scan ye bi ewaso ho body massage nyina no ye de bema ana make some machine treatment and also 21st clinic abeboa over 15 branches our Ghana dabia ye juma and make some kranza amanfo ji omaya resafe sunyane wo call techiman and cry dome market oboase council quarters court junction ana kumase ha a overseas junction amoban alpha radio bomodi also be free 0540 311 311 0540 311 311 and I say 0249 311 311 0249 311 311 now the 21st clinic and Penfono and so enkasa make out say Vodafone say on first broadband no that so juma internet way and I was switch eba so ye kan for the ama companies afei ye kan for the ama ankran films say nkwada na aba no one more internet addition be kwa bibia ho and nti I was so on your first broadband we fear internet and reliable asaya faster wa bra connection and so aba kama so we have video call na say zoom call when the business associates a meeting just any kwan so de emu ya twitwi bia basa omo kwajaw nti oje 1 month plan na omo ma bonus data 50% what 3 months and extra and also 50% data no your bonus obenya no almost the free installation so amount dial star 900 hash and I say 0505 55 5111 and answer my Vodafone app on so because so alternatively and so fbb.vodafone.com.gh no sign up said a first broadband no odo ebeshem Vodafone say further together Liberty Conference February edition ebaba so na we no yankasa ye brapeni o man na your dubuache ana esin na so fa wonshem na mu ye say ye write the vision and no Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 2 nyame ya doma edano Saturday memenda 10th of February and as such media eba so 6 o'clock anopa eti mesosha so enya nwumre ayanopa and as such media eba so ye bompa ye diasa e wo nyame mu esansa Jericho kwa fasuo e wo say dwiri wa bra no ma be kwa kama em say nkonu nyina so bebubu fa wo hyem na sa da no won so bra na beje umfa ho de 6 anopa e wo Jubilee Park make say Minister Kwame Jedu residence worshiper eba afa Mabel Otri ebeba SK Frimpong enso e wase a em say hit ebe kwaso pa Liberty Conference February edition no glory hallelujah na chese odo ho enso ashem amanioma so akokama enso ama yes yamana yemedi nkomai from foreign Michael Asare Bodu e wa have Bishop Atapoku and Apostle Jeffrey Asare Mike minim so ho ye
fancy nyame ado bibia kama na so
kakra ba any day
se na work
ye pe coach ama ba se no am so bi say na Grand Port o mo mpena se mesro me busa me se me nkoka because obeka kire me say me nko propose Grand Port ama ba safo a menya problem me passing bia ti o say
so bi obeka sa bia ne ti e pai na na say o yari be epilepsy and leprosy.
Obi obeka Grand Port obi propose port ama ba sa bia no.
Sebi, the fact that we use legends as because of your philosophy, your style, and how we play, and your orientation. And I don't just say you can choose any leprotic coach we have. Remember what they say? Yes, please. And we are noted for top. So on embarrassing.
Aye.
Please. On the tree, number genius who said especially. So please, asem naba. But we keep high standards.
Okay.
What can be kike setien mola ini bio.
Nipa na asem kwan wante. Wo se ko peja ba bi.
No be kike setien mola ini bi se setien na e fun.
Ono so mo friend no de empai ayi
enwan.
Da bi ayi na ntwe no kwadidi na ko ne ba.
Oh yeah, farmer. Oscar. Ti wate o chesa akukra odwe no.
Oh yes. And the farmers in the most
clearly.
Yeah.
Say Grand Potter there, Okobasa there, no, a massive upgrade for the coach, and then a massive downgrade for the club.
Okay.
And finally say did this and come on the club. To me, all the video be so trendy. Say all the so nyaba.
When I could pursue, when I could pursue some video.
Interview no kokala.
Basa for no, we are no benya issue.
No, there be enyamela me koye.
Yo.
On one ka na say me na. May Juma Ben.
We have some training.
Anna Obia grant interview. Anna issue no kind. And one basem. So hey news. So interview now was still Bigusu na me spread. But I think that either of Ebia Ateta, Roberto Di Zerbi. You see, and even if possible, say feasible na club, ebetimi start here Juma next summer. I think these three coaches are coaches Barca should look at. So Mon Penesa. They can look at the Hirona coach, Michel. I think that he's doing a good job with Hirona. But once on coaching a big club, to say Barcelona. Okay. Deserve a bold on handle a top project like Barcelona. Until a more of a risk. So on yet here. But if you are getting to be the Nagelsmann, Unya Klopper, they have had the opportunity to handle a top side. And on the way of pressure now and so see. So let's see. But I think eventually, if there is money, and Barca have time to, they will get the coach or be CUT or Mosona Niometimia Konkanja be a bad B. But he couldn't do all. Ni na say or no one saw as a coach, or a young inexperienced and on a limit. I think so. Our core edge limit, so better ceiling, no way real cost run and now quite a problem. And so they are Majabi. So I think that they're why a year and it's 2 years watch a league title. I think it's commendable, especially considering the state and Abasa Womo Ajabi Befai. People forget this. State and Abasa Womo Ajabi Befai. And the audio Makwa Kojuno. He's built them to a certain level. And also be so bad, no betwaso. Of course, Pepe Jumo Frank Rijkaard mo beye Jumane Kakra. Edit to one a Pepe betwaso. It also be lay the groundwork or yet the foundation. Now so about the CB and so the so. So I think that is a Jabi project now I had the corner. And yes, one but I think he did something. And we will do something special. Now AFCON diaries and the into the first part. Second part, then we'll do something also exclusive concerning the Black Stars of Ghana and then the way forward. But fancy AFCON diaries, round of 16 initial say on Saturday. On Saturday, the big game, na Cameroon versus Nigeria. Na who asem ana ende yeso ye ba bebo hu de ra ye ne etiefo ne ahwefo enso e ba be di hu nkomo. So really ye ball game ni wie ye no na I said two teams Baako de ye nijie. Ana baako de eya reho.
Okay.
So we'll start with the excitement, the jubilation of the Nigerian players after the final whistle. Next, omo to bench, any omo kosono. By courtesy, yeni reporters omo Ivory Coast. Michael Akomia Jemfi, Benjamin Ekokon, aka Ricardo Varas, and Mahmoud Alas and Sugar. No moki kampo into way pon Ivory Coast Nigeria and Cameroon game no.
Yeah.
Na Nigeria players, technical officials near omo ina TSC Park neswa. Omo congratulate omo so yaya there. And Cameroon players no so omo white. They are walking dejectedly off the pitch. Omo so shese na nyoma kona. Enya there. Results no echo in their favor. So these are the moments that happened right after the game. Cameroon players na fans ho. Ye wie we na no. And omo say omo supporters no so buy bebe to omo. Na as a team wa omo lose die no, they will also go and show their last respect to omo supporters. They say emre mu ye dey no, they never stop supporting them. And these are the Cameroonian players who are omo applauded the Cameroonian section of fans no more stadium more say share emanioma and so etimi akonkan and so the amamu. So these are the developments free the Cameroon Nigeria game num ebaye na mix zone hono ana ehode na central for no koko jijina na se team ball match udi nkunim ana wendi nkunimu a na players ni twem officials ni twem a media men not try to get one or two words from these personalities na we Onana your pon game no one's one debi.
Yeah.
And Onana be chemo mix zone ona o de yenti sound ye ba nchemu bi e we che ye be kan.
Onana English. Onana English. United Onana.
So what is obi ka Onana English?
Onana Manchester United.
Where?
Osene ne ya Akomia.
Exactly. Eti Akomia kwisia the club yeah the goalkeeper. Na Onana English na budi Onana etwem. Onana Manchester United went fino kra. Engineer said the hustle the media men went through, especially trying to engage the Cameroonian players and officials. But Onana ankasa Nick cousin, your friend Fabrice Ondoa. He granted an interview to Michael Akomia. And TNT Fabrice Ondoa and Michael Akomia on interaction.
Sound.
Stay positive because we have a lot of new players. It's first AFCON for them, and I think we just stay positive and take all the negative things out and just think about the future.
You have what it takes to be the number one in the goal post for Cameroon.
Me, I think is decision for the staff, for the coach. I don't think about this. I am here because I think we are 27 players and everybody must be ready to play.
The way Fabrice Ondoa in a conversation with Michael Akomia Onoko Jina Sompa Nemuso all the way in Ivory Coast to cover AFCON 2023. And to Ondoa Kasewi Onana Nkasa, what about Rigobert song? Yansha song so or Nantiafa mix zone ho and they hawa was responding to the media request. So grant you an interview.
Coach, please, coach, please. Coach, please, coach.
We go best song now. Yes, I come here. Kasaya man, any crazy yo. Coach, please, s'il vous plaît. Coach, s'il vous plaît, entraîneur, s'il vous plaît. Say, on coach ni entraîneur. And si entraîneur, s'il vous plaît, please. Say, one kasa omo kra na ni team film, omo Lucy. And a disheartening moment for them. Akomati at the moment and yet do one na no lose game omutimi compose a grant interviews.
I think ya missed zone.
Yeah.
Missed zone chesen central for the John Tiako can be.
No, there be say a mixed zone, anything can happen. Mean to me can be.
Okay.
I am not in the mood. I had the mandatory press conference. Difference between mixed zone and a press conference, they say press conference ne dey a share. Remember, say first they make an what here. Press conference no share so babe kasa. But mix zone what there. I will say you can react or you can choose not to. And yeah, they bet you one. So into way, they are also regarding the Nigerian, the Cameroonian team to Nigeria. George Finidi one of the assistant coaches Omobuama Jose Pesero why Jumane Yama the Super Green Eagles of Nigeria. Now Finidi also in Nigeria for no Omedika Subo Muama AFCON no 94 Omoje no Kanhobi. So he's one of their most successful players and on Michael Akomia and Sukasa Entieno.
This game, yes, I'm very happy that we won the match, but nothing has been done yet. We'll take every game as it comes. We have another match in a couple of days, and the players just have to rest and try to recover properly for the next one. So we're happy for the victory, but yeah, it's just a match.
Congratulations, Finidi.
Thank you.
George Finidi, a former Nigerian international, and one of our coaching staff. No, now Finidi Akasewi, Jose Pesero, and so my some passport on my 15 seconds, and I think it was worth it. In TNT, Jose Pesero. So.
Win for you, Coach. What does this win mean for you?
Okay, I am happy with my guys. I think they did a very good job. Now I need to prepare the next match because it's a difficult match. Thank you very much.
And Tiweno Jose Pesero granting a request from some passports to say only a dinkomo after Cameroon or more elusu to the team and Nigeria. Now players need to be dinkomo. Alex Iwobi, Ademola Lookman, omoye PC omodiani together. And the reaction from the two players.
Well, it's a tough one where there's bare emotions in this right now, but all I can say is that keep on expressing it, so keep on playing football with a smile on your face. I've been told, my uncle's been here to tell me the same thing, so yeah, just keep on doing that.
What's your message to the next one?
Just about the fight. Keep fighting for what you want. Have that determination, believe in yourself, and work on your craft.
Congratulations.
Ademola Lookman and then Alex Iwobi and Sonia Akomia train Komosa Senebea mix zone hono. He tried to get the best of all the players available, both Nigeria, Cameroon, and then even the technical bench now, and also Oje Omasem and so the field. Now Akomia Jumano Wahano. Na Ricardo Varas enso ye adwuma enso e wo fans nim enti ohia Nigeria fans ni bi ene omudi nkomo na wonim Nigeria for the send omusi tie dada omoye excuse me to say Nigeria for your loud they will never miss an opportunity to speak praises e wo mu team ho na omasanso win ne de na say the loudness no e be double so Nigerian fans ne reaction no o de yenti.
This is Victor Osimhen all the way from Lagos to Abidjan. After today's game, how do you feel? I feel happy, I feel excited because we are going to meet Angola in next match and we are going to beat anybody all the way to final because we have the top player of the year, which is Victor Osimhen. I'm giving it to you, Africa. So now we are going forward. We are not going back.
Omo Naija fuwe say omo nya hye okra omo be yobel na oma sounds for hye waka ho de and then you should expect it inti e man be so na gina stance ni mu a omo so omo we Aisha ne Zenabu no omo so gina stance ni omo so di asasa na Nigeria wini inti Aisha ne Zenabu no omo nje ahokra na so omo so eje omani a so it was an exciting moment for all of Nigeria in terms of winning and the team they are next for them a clash with Angola. Enti yen hwede no so ebekwa akwesi but two Enra games no eno so yenya Equatorial Guinea the Guinea Derby. This tournament time are two Guinea derbies. Equatorial Guinea versus Guinea Bissau. Ana Enra so Equatorial Guinea and so ni Guinea Conakry. Na game no ankasa de ene emu enhyeda anyese but you see the obesre last no ona na ya ne sere no the best. Enti na brofo ka say he who laughs last laugh best. Na eno ana Guinea for ni hyewie ye no ye hwe Guinea journalists na omoko hoso omoko di dwuma bo omo media houses no but go ne buy no Mohammed Bayo share go no Guinea journalists so dey hwe video no. +1 ana ono kokova ediama station AYF ewo Guinea ono so di asasa no na Guinea for journalists ni ji omeni no na fancy Guinea manu minim ensi omudware
Guinea manana
yeah once a man be dware milk
so no ewo body touch
yes
say
yes
and you may woman a fast skin ania
na Guinea mba bi no mo stadium ho yenya mienu Americado virus bi nim special interest omon kwa no twa
na say Ghana ni central ni bi age number on
Ghana Guinea man no more female Guinea fans omon kwa na virus twa omon chese memman kwa de no mfie omhwe camera ni si oba ne so saa na hwe ne kala no everything nyankopon we otena wiem ye adwuma de
oh yeah
o de enter French ne kakra
we so sika say so sika say so sika so no nyan tokwa ofia no nya asem ofia
pancha okra na dia we na ko Ivory Coast so ana ba ko so Guinea ho entini nia we na to mane no no so di every Guinea ho ba na okopa anwum bi ana obegina ho hye Guinea jesi no afina ehu efe fancy beauty ye hwe o de enti
Mami son, kebe domasi, kononyo, agila ayawo bin, agila ayawo bin, agila ayawo bin, agila ayawo mayo, people of mayo miyo, like mami son, kebe domasi, kononyo, agila ayawo bin, agila ayawo bin.
Rating.
I know pass over coffee street. I know probably coffee street.
Hey.
I know probably coffee street.
Fanyum le to ase.
Anya say won Jamaican ba untie.
Na won tie nyom no.
Oh okay.
We can me pen number ni location.
Say we am na tie mu wa.
Send me ni.
Akila ya mayo people of mayo la miyo. Like mami son. Kebe domasi. Kononyo akila ya bin. Akila ya bin. Akila ya bin. Akila
lady of the day. Obien obetu.
Okay, nti.
Obien tu no.
Okay.
Mesi obientu no.
Okay, ye hwe wo fie nti.
Obientu no.
Aye hwe wo fie nti no bo.
Obientu no.
O bankuta no so na mu so makra fufuro.
Na owie no, Yanko Stadium hankasa so.
Okay.
Na ye hwe after Guinea for the winning no. The players in the interaction with their fans almost show appreciation. Say emremu ye demo but the fans stood by them. It almost winning here. The fans and a revel in the moment. Oma share orange na eno ne stewards ya contract to work for the local organizing committee nti omo no guard players ne se ne be ya obi antinsi park ne so be ye nyoma ensem fata bia we ne sugar on the production here and sugar call round share say Guinea players ne walk around on so betwa bibia kama na etimi aba beto so it was a beautiful spectacle na so mo twa round no more applaud na finally be courtesy park ne so na so any players yen jar no mama mo yina but it was an exciting moment for the Guineans na
mo say man for bi dia ba say marry mu de yo de okruma o
ba say jai
Mike
jai message jai French na monte French entia French na monte fancy say Mali ni ba njine body de kire wa obeko wechi
Mali
me say French ladies no odi oye kokko no don't venture
kroma
fancy me say don't venture kroma candidate mu omo ne na nam ye hu mo jai dia asem na okekai kan sa
kroma o hwe boni pada o
masa jai
na o de no o te front now
na me nyini wo kroma ye wo me wa ha ya tete me wa ha over 30 years and counting. Then I mean who Gruma. Now me can't dear me who are one say they Radin Yankopa.
When I met me at 3 here.
La Belle,
we met me at 3. The just so true in our papa of you. Okay.
Oh, beautiful. Damn cell. Radin Yankopa. Oh la la. Oh, Radin. Am I confused? I'm confused.
2 years.
Yeah, but my confused kakra.
Sharak Munim Friso.
Oh, signorita.
Yo,
papa. Game on the streets of Conakry. Not Guinea fans, no. So, what's a French for no pemoto pan? And to motorcycle, no more cotton, so now, pon, say, almost with Germany, our Conakry Bontain. So, in here, Guinea fans no move fear no moment to me and every question. So, almost any general say, the streets of Guinea, beautiful one. I think that the last time Omu winning knockout game was in 1976 against Ethiopia. So this meant a lot for them. They be Omoko knockout na near the Ayomo. In fact, on my last 6 knockout games, he eliminated Guinea. So for them to win a knockout game, it meant to them not equal to winning the AFCON. So Guinea for no money a Japan na esefata. Enti na coach IFN se Kaba Diawara. All free pitch na so no fans na enisio. Because ono as a player about 2006 knockout game. Enti onim de na a minute to them. Enti video na already have coach ni console na nisio sa fancy.
Okay.
Nisio and when no plan to give me film next stage fancy they've done well until Charlie and Diawara no boss now this play man but let's say Nisiona and number men so but ultimately composing ho kakra or composing who we no call mix zone. Then on here Komia so din komo. Na Komia ko na coach, how do you feel after the game? I say mente no person is on English. Na Komia so wa ba Arsenal na da cabrofo and after the cabrofo nti sorry Kaba Diawara and so ne Michael Komia e wo mix zone. Yenti interview no na yen san so nhwe e wo screen so. Are you ready afato se na fama e Kaba Diawara mix zone.
Coach, how does this win feel? Coach, how does this win feel?
What?
How does this win feel?
I feel good, man. I feel good because it's been a long time. We ain't got the chance to go through. So tonight we did it, so we are very happy. En français, on est très content.
We know Kaba Diawara, coach of Guinea. Oni Akomia. Coach, how does this win for us? Menti. French for us, I don't know. Obeyen said you on brofono, o piana brofono, obeka. Na okasawe na Sehu Grassi. Striker na wama ye di anytime goal scorer sa no. Ono Guinea national team no. Ana Komia twebe no. Menka how I know sima Komia gap. Menka because one say Grassi ne wapa. Ti Komia gina nim no na say David no go lie to be. No, Komia did not. So this small boy from Ghana, journalist. Oh, let me get to the interview.
Abba Mike.
Now.
I'm possible buza on so now.
Oh, she did you say la petite journaliste.
You and I.
Oh,
first way.
Mama can't tell where. I say la petite garçon journaliste from Ghana, journaliste au Ghana. Oh, I'll grant the interview. It is a who Grassi and Michael Akomia.
Hey, Nipanyu.
Always after a victory, you have to feel good. It was a hard game, tough game, but yeah, we are all happy because we wanted to win this game and we did it. Yeah, I feel good. Always after a victory, you have.
The NSA who Grassi, the other no. Now, Equatorial Guinea for a penalty. Now, Omobo say no penalty, no Omobo say no there. But you share the reaction of a coach, you know. After so almost say penalty, you know. Now, to be able to say, and tomorrow once now stadium, we never read the room. And tip, or penalty, not saying it, dear. There's a penalty miss. You coach, you know. Yeah. Yatonda.
You don't boys naturally are done memo.
Oh, yeah, no, the camera so or the ombuds them no encourage you. Emilio Insue, top scorer, the course you boy here on one as I say penalty. No, after the game, and I come here by Emilio Insue, and in a didn't come on. A reaction to the penalty makes no more elimination. No, saying this here.
I feel devastated because I knew that I had in my hand to put my national team in quarterfinal. To be honest, I am very, very sad.
Is this your last AFCON?
I don't know. You never know. I feel good. I feel great. We will see what happens. I'm very happy. I am very proud of all my teammates, and we will continue working for the World Cup. That is our target.
Emilio Insue, the reaction to so moon frame, but they've done well. Or more ambegu when mass or tournament, even with 10 men, and they held their own, and then they nearly forced the game into extra time. But football never did yet. And they munsem ayana a baby. Na ye free wa. Ye ba a year Andra Subio. DR Congo versus Egypt. Dear extra time for the first time. Punish Shadrach, money year commentaries. I mean, I cry. Extra time, ye boy, I sound so over time. Nanka yet to us was another 10 minutes. But after the game, no, DR Congo players in the co dressing room was a okay, kwasa. Aha. Your friend is Zouk. Okay. Tomoko rad dressing room. Zouk no one answer. No, this Zouk dance no. And so the two are saying DR Congolese players in the dressing room. Nurse Saweni and so catch it. See ya. Abadiama dia Congolese team and I think their coach Sebastian Desabre or here Juma Pa na omuwie bibiano near say Egypt frame Salah is one of the prominent players of that tournament here himself by the panty so me free ma Yanji Mohamed Salah ne highlight at the tournament ne kakra bo na Salah be bo tournament we no oh fancy Salah highlight on fanto so no.
It's what do yeah.
My day. What have I done? Mo Salah reaction. Oh, next game near come on. By your first social media reactions near Bonito Tony. Conti. Shada go de toswa. Nama trim kakra. Na yokoye number 1. Social media swaye de pan. Into social media reaction number 1 or the two more. Obe say the various reactions nearby amount for are enjoying the AFCON. We exportainment. Or say may the pharaohs in your life be eliminated this new week.
Amen.
Pharaohs near Haiti for now. Now while linking it to Israel and Egypt story now Moses call for moving kwasumno until Monday motivation AFCON 2023 as a video my next near call. I saw Cote d'Ivoire defeat the reigning African champions Teranga Lions of Senegal. It was a victory that the Elephants gave their all. AFCON 2023 where Mark Uma. Now same way no emu explanation wo defending champion be anywhere wakwatra sa knockout stage na dia ko nanimu since Egypt in 2010 into a defending champion who win at the next stage you know offering group and a knockout stage no you
round of 16 now ko na Senegal be free
yeah per the trend but we see DR Congo fan what they are making on the Egyptians you see today you will no longer see them again. There's les Egyptians. No atro French. Que vous voulez no atro de go. Say Egypt for Muslim for mu ho no. Mu ho mo china bion. They are all trolling or mocking the Egyptians. Yanko another one. Like play. We fit go use where win this tournament too, but that's Senegal sha. Where assisa to Shuala. Nigeria player.
I'm Barca
good. Na obetro say America kra sa foje no mo di ache tournament na di osuro no Senegal omo national team no and this fi assisa toba. Now this is it. No AFCON defending champion where Usha Komugisha or a Rwanda journalist. Now Usha na obetro say no AFCON defending champion has qualified for the quarterfinals of the next edition since Egypt in 2010. 2021 Algeria group stage. 2019 Cameroon round of 16. 2017 Cote d'Ivoire group stage. 2015 Nigeria, omoji 2013 oman qualify crown tournament no. 2013 Zambia G 2012 group stage. Egypt G 2010 or 2012 went to qualify. So what will happen for Senegal and then Ivory Coast and then Umbre and also a crucial one. But Yakwaba for Nesune Usuno. Egypt out, Egypt yeah why some local FA. Ghana out, I want also of here. Then Algeria out and then why Awilo. Then Cameroon out and also there were Mano. Also there twice when it's way as we had the course for social media AFCON 2020. Yeah, the AFCON diaries no.
Okay. Well, Mike, me da say the AFCON diaries here live on Sompa TV, live on Facebook, and after me can say YouTube and so Sompa TV. YouTube for me be ken come messages send chibia na Boris B say yan kan cho se bra na be je akokɔ no yan ka se yema mu ha ne ye no ye nuanom kramophone na asiesie ne kama enti their friend say halal obia etimi etobi e de kofie koko yuzi say obia obeso ye money stew afei obeso ya kokonkwan bom pusu no omo ye man na emeko na nya wai bi si nchana de yo ma yana eye kama pa Boris B de na no na de akokɔ no enso eye papa a chese dwumade bia wodi mo run a restaurant and mo run food joint afei mo run chese eating places out no ya mo ne Boris B enso enkasa food chicken ana wo pe ayene sere anase chicken rings aye dear friend say gizzard and ampo layers na wo pa ni nyina no benya bi open nuane ni bi so de akwakoma nkrama ya and also Boris B ebemo bi poku trading adum obenya biato SG more e wo top high and afa shell e wo body junction so no wonsa ebeka de Bantama High Street on a press B asori edi enhwe asonwase market on so benya na Santas run about on a Unity Oil and a D enhwe number is 0544 444453 0544 444453 Boris B. We a fiakoko apostle.
Well, quick one. First of all, Mike. So, in 2004, Egypt is good. Sir, history on the fact, defending champion, apart from Egypt. But even in 2004, Egypt who started that in 2006. They were in a group with Algeria, Cameroon, Zimbabwe. Egypt placed third. You know what they are here? They didn't even know from 2006 they will win the tournament, let alone continue. So yes, it's good. The facts are there, but it's always defied. You know what they are here? Because from 2004 to 2006, there was a period of 2 years, the Egyptian team were struggling until we finally almost see tournament. So I'll be interested. I'm very excited about the game this evening. I'm very excited about the game. Ivory Coast, Senegal. So it's going to be very interesting. Let's watch it. Let's see what happens. It's going to be very interesting. Now, Mike about George Finidi, before I go on to my...
Yeah,
sometimes it's because this generation, funnily, man share the stars. Yeah. There are so many so-called European players, and now George Finidi.
Wow.
Finidi played at the time when Frank Rijkaard was at his peak in Ajax 1995. When Clarence Seedorf was at his peak, Seedorf craft free, Ajax called him. Look at his achievement. When Edgar Davies was at his peak, when Mark Overmars was at his peak, when Jared Littman was at his peak, he starts in that team. And yet said 2x4.
Yeah.
Our right flank, the only player now from Nigeria and coming for say Obeto representing Tijani Babangida. But for Tijani Babangida any injuries. And I said the movement to clubs Ambuano. George is a top winger, right winger. Deadly, quick, tricky, was speed, pace, crosses with high level of precision. This one. So Jose Pessoa is fortunate to have such a person. Our brought to the top as his assistant. Not only winning the European champion, but the AFCON 94. He was an instrumental member of the AFCON 94 team. No Chejo coach Adana Mokache Metu Adepoju, Captain Sunday Olise. Not a captain for that team but they call it captain special. Later I became a captain of the team because of how Obun was carrying on with Stephen Keshi, Samson Siasia, and you're also looking at the likes of great players like Rashidi Ekini,
yes.
Like Vito Ekpeba in that particular team. So trust me, this is a wonderful player, about standard, and Okasa on New Yorker and Wayebida. But this squad here, they will be nowhere near that squad. Now, let me start with tennis. Arina Zabalenka beat Queen Zen. Arina Zabalenka, or a top tennis player who have emerged as a strong candidate to be number 1 over the last 5 years. Now, by no, Iga Swiatek, Elena Rybakina, but on this court, I had the Australian Open court, I had the favorite court. Last year, Elena Rybakina, try no win here, or she's of age now. She met this 21-year-old Queen Zen of China in the final. Now, she's the best server on court. She's the best returner in the game, and she dominated, overpowering her. And girl also overawed by crowd no and arena because the first time I do final no, and arena fanu fala. I mean 6-2 total dominant, broke her serve, and that was the end of it. I mean she dominated it, and by playing 7 matches without dropping a set, that's incredible. And had 2 sets she's won in each game. That's 14 sets. Won the 14th set without dropping a set, win the Grand Slam. That's an incredible performance from her. Now, don't forget the last time Oba Australian Open, Etimi, a winning back to back on one country woman or a Belarusian, Victoria Azarenka.
Yeah.
Azarenka 2012 Etra Maria Sharapova, and then 2013 beat Lena. Now, the lady Queen Zen, Chinese, the last time at the Aussie Open final, a Chinese woman was Lena. Lena, 2014, winning the Aussie Open by beating Dominika Sibukova. So it's good time for her. She's made $3.15 million. She has made 2,000 points. And Queen Zen, $1.75 million is what she's made. So that's good money. Scout football, you don't know what you're talking about. Scout about here. $3,150,000. That's what she's made at the prize money. Now to Jannik Sinner. Jannik Sinner, Roger Federer, Novak Djokovic, Rafa Nadal. To some extent, and the way I'm in fan can because they're 3 slams, but we're not winning major slams. Now, those 3, the last one standing now, Novak. And who expects emerging forces, like young ones, are going to take over from them. Jannik Sinner, Dominic Thiem, started but injury. So Carlos Alcaraz with the US Open, winning Wimbledon. Now, Wimbledon know who win here. Adia bako tennis, they be an ube take you out from page 1. I saw Timmy Trabi. And the Naomi Osaka Serena Williams, 2018 finals. The dominant woman, 23 Grand Slam winner, huge stature, or a lot of history around her. US Open and Ifie. Nenso, Ababa, you are young girl called Naomi Osaka. Onya winning slam, that was the first slam. Ebechano. Naturally, Sababa, you are no AOB that you'll be take over from Serena Williams. Stand tennis here. So, Sana, Memane Madian here. Now, in Memadiano, Yen Shedder who Obio Initisa and Dominic Thiem win here. Carlos Alcaraz winning US Open. Then, Obe establishing who say Matra Novak Djokovic award the second favorite court, which is grass court. The number 1 court in Australia, and the number 2 court in Wimbledon. So Carlos Alcaraz was touted as okay, the next emerging force. So I think I try Novak there and the Onone because they are Novak now. The sad true now, Oma dominating tennis no. Nipa can see a pa Novak Djokovic. So to me I try there and the Onone next. But little people know that there's a young tennis player, Makan Wasemsa, that he's emerging force. Let's watch him, Jannik Sinner. Now, Jannik Sinner last year, Etra Novak.
Yes.
Twice. 1, ATP Tour final group stage, round robin. And not losing finals. Then Davis Cup, Italy versus Serbia. Singles, Osantrano. Now, in this year's Australian Open final, before then, don't forget the semi-finals. Wasanchile, Djokovic. Last year, this was tried to go with 3 times. Something that is rare for any young man. Or young man be this generation here. He's done that in the semi-final. But unfortunately, in the final, he met a different opposition in Danny.
Yeah, Medvedev.
Danny Esheno. And that is how you play a young man like this, or a talented, yet very quick, intelligent, superb ground stroke with precision, good at rallies. And Tinioya and say, or decided, say, he will set flat, he will move quicker, or be sharp to the net, and make sure, say, he's getting his shot accurately and in the returns. And that is what he did first 2 sets. And Tiama, Janik is all confused kakra. Like, because near to no, like, Nenisu Breno. You understand? But don't forget that you have an experienced campaigner in Danny Medvedev Australian Open. Danny Medvedev had lost 2021 Australian Open finals to Novak, 2022 to Nadal. So on him surface, don't than even him. Never got the other. Yeah. This is third final of 4 years. This is the third final Danny Medvedev has been to Australian Open.
And even after I say ultra first set, I say just second set.
Yes. So that's why I say that is a strategy to make sure say Obekele now. So he was dominating, like strategy Americans of fire and Ebuano. But unfortunately for him, the test set or 2 unfortunate errors in double 14. Now, sir, we breaking the call 2-2, Janik breaking the call 2-2 in the test set, that was a problem. Now, Janik was a short rallies, my boy written, that's rallies. But Ostari said, Obebo long rallies with it, so 31 rallies in that set alone. And Janik is very good with long rallies. He will wear you down with that. And so you don't engage him in that. And Tinioya and say, he broke him again and I call 4-2. I call 4-2 no, and Daniel Medvedev 4-3. They went 5-3, and then he came back to 5-4, then 6-4. Now, 6-4 no shall be or the Nechi at 2 fem on the court. This is what the test said. Now, or we are not call crowd no, echo on the team no. You know what that means to him? Because of that, on him say, having gotten that, I'll win.
So now, because we're watching Daniel Medvedev and Rafael Nadal last year.
Okay.
No, 2022. Rafael Nadal came back from 2 sets down by Daniel Medvedev.
Okay.
And he himself said it after that. He watched that. And told himself, when already 2 sets not breaking now, not like because all he needed was to win the test and he won the slam. Then total domination by his serving was serving very well. He was serving at 145 kilometers per hour. I mean, winning first set at 75%, moving very was quicker, superb ground stroke with precision, excellent passing shot.
Because Apostle from here no, I'm so under duress bia.
No. And on one so calm without he's very calm person. Or when he went na botre una the calmness and demeanor to Roger Federer. And ti afedo benya botre na afedo all born near woman ankasa. And obewie. Also nya 3.15 sir. The 3.15. But what he's done since 1976, he won a slam for Italy. That's incredible for a young talented player. 22 years of age anyway. On your $3.15 million.
Tournament again. I know we played so many finals already together, but every match I find something where I can improve, and you make me always a much better player. Obviously, your effort has been awesome throughout the whole tournament. The hours of the court and also today's effort running for every ball. It's remarkable to see. So I hope you can also lift this trophy here, but I'm sure that you can. So I wish you all the best for the rest of the season.
Now, so he's won this. His first Grand Slam, I know many will come. Now he's Otimi Carlos Alcaraz. That put him an upper hand, but he need to be more consistent than this. Otimi Carlos Alcaraz, he's played 6 tournament after winning the Wimbledon, and he's been very poor. Now, Ceciano, after 3.15 million, 2,000 points. So we come among the top 3 because he's already on number 12 rank going to this particular competition. Now, beyond this, it means that Carlos Alcaraz, Hogarun, Hubert Heckas, these are Gasparud is 25, he's Linda. Gasparud got 3 finals, lost US Open to Carlos Alcaraz, lost French Open twice to Novak Djokovic and Rafael Nadal. So clearly, these are the 5 young guys, a sensational guy. Hogarun is 20, only 22. Alcaraz is 20. Gasparud is 25. So
age, say Yankola. He's 22 and he's going to go places. So a disciplinary focus, he will go places. Now, what this means is that Daniel Nevede, or unfortunately, this is a third final he's losing here. And he's lost 5 slam finals out of 6. So you need to keep working to get to his time. Then, Obre Rublev, Hubert Hekas, Carlos Alcaraz, Taylor Fritz, Omamdu Kota Fananya Benya $600,000. Alexander Zverev, Benya $990,000. Novak Djokovic, $990,000 because they got to the semifinals. Those are the prize world. He's done incredibly well, and I tip him to higher heights in the world of tennis as an emerging force. But consistency, discipline, and I'm more Masikano because they are 22 years. When you have $3 million, $3 million for a young man, yes. And yes, the parents no better me a garden here. Now, AFCON, Nigeria has proven that the Nigeria victory over Cameroon was basically one thing. The work ethic of player beer. A Jumadinya player beer. Every player works so hard. Every player without the ball, watch Alexi Iwobi without the ball. Share Frank Onyeka without the ball. They were superb. Share Ola Aina without the ball. To the extent that Ola Aina, no Tolu, 1v1 and Koshenu, no Tolu have to block that Ola Aina shot to make William Trans the Kong, Frank Magri, 1v1. And the work Trust the Kong put in as a leader. And the work Osimhen, I hope the Ghanaian players are watching. Osimhen, how he pressed Omar Gonzalez. No winning ball and so on. First goal, no, the pass. No, he gave the ball to Adem. Between Adem and the best striker.
Or just one goal.
And baby, all one also could have scored. But he gave a team effort. Nigeria for display quality teamwork. And Osimhen did not make himself like African best player. No, he worked and worked, press, run. He showed strength, discipline, mental toughness. Onoma Gonzalez, how he pressed to win the ball, awesome. Only Bonsu, and hold up play very well. Till Ademola Babe Jana Baby and all the pass the man. And brilliant performance from them. If you want to look, once again, Ademola Lookman has been superb. Offside now, referee Ejieno. Send Ademola Lookman cross. And now Osimhen. And it's Semi Ajayi. And Ajayi Koshe go. Then watch Calvin Bassey. Remember say second goal Alexi Iwobi to Calvin Bassey. Calvin Bassey Ademola Lookman. Now Utie Ahmed Musa after the game. Ahmed Musa can about Sebi Nema Kosu Nigeria kumkunin tokwa enyano. Omono as players Oma can say Omo den kambo bebo man. So you will see unity of purpose. Omo kuomo masa. I see that coming from ni bobo.
Omo the star.
No. Obia Brand Wansi. A teamwork. A team no Nigeria team no sebeko ni ne honyomo. Enye the most fouled. Enye me treat me pant kosro. Pina me debi enye no. The total team and where beyond Pesero, a players no united front. And now Brasier, that's what I brought them this far. And if you have finished your assistant coach, why won't you do this? Then what he has here? He's seen it all. He's won until Nimniama is soccer trouble. And for me, Cameroon, I've said their problem. They don't have a star player. Beyond that, almost like creativity in midfield. They don't have good finishers. One, not even a shot on target from 20. That is disastrous for who is a Cameroonian team we are talking about. 5-time champion. That's bad news for them. And at Tony Gobeson, they should be asking questions about Omankasa. They need to build again. Cameroon need to build it. They need to build again. They need to start somewhere. They don't have bad players. Christopher Wu, Onona, Otia, Stanley Nwabili first, no. It was a strategy. Before Joyce Nkudu, then Chris Wawa Tiano Bako. And the Joyce Nkudu, the Anoko Count and Maki Panantimi and Toasubium. And our Danfo, Onya, the friends who's Obim. So the Cameroonian team, Chris Wawa is not bad. Omar Gonzalez, there is not bad. Harold Makudi. In fact, the back four, Enzo Chato, Onya bad. No Tolu, top class player. Even Darling Youngwa or bench, brilliant player. The problem they have is in the middle. So our done for Rasta and Guisa Onyadie when it comes to the national team. Consistently, he's been failing the team. Olivier Kemen, no. Olivier Cham, that's below quality. Georges Nkudu anymore and Frank Magri, no. Vincent Abaka, a baby. So they need to make sure they have replacement in set positions to build. If you have a team back for goalkeeping, the Ghanaian local goalkeepers will be a better channel. What they displayed was highly horrific. First goal, no. Oh, my grandmother. And second goal, no. So that is another department that Onana and Koyi, Ondwa and Koyi. Maybe Sompa Davis a passing, but them. Maybe a third choice, a pass on your bad. Maybe a pass it might better. So even though they are out of the competition, they are not on your bad, sir. Last one, Angola. Nigeria be sure in the quarterfinal. But Nigeria is aware that Angola is a difficult game all the time in AFCON. They know had an advantage over them. Yes, so the Angolan team are a team that is full of surprise. And no matter Gerson, Dalla, Mabululu, Gilberto. They are forced to reckon with. Those are two goals, Gerson, Dalla, and then Freddie, the maestro in middle. Nigeria have a match to play. Any better grab.
Africa there. Yes, Apostle Yedasepa. Yeba be ko abaisi eba. Bishop Atapoku ewa ha obete nenkana ansan ye be ko no Fibo. Fibo Ventures makacho so mo na dey toothbrushes ene chese ni paste abadwa so. Emma diom enkankane wo nkwada na mano yabje eye Ashford Prince Emma Omano chese Ashford Princess eno so ye man de na the prince na ama akwada abemu ano na Ashford evidence Ashford executive Wafe Ashford friendly and Ashford Galaxy and toothbrushes ya de abedwa so ye ten say raw dodom na kwakoyi ye dwane bi ahihye osinim ene nkase bi ahihye osim de mo na ekamu no eno anama nka ebe wonum ti sa 1% ka bebe wonum a Fibo Ventures toothbrushes womo edi abedwa so ene ni paste ene nam womo ewo Get Clear toothpaste aloe toothpaste peppermint toothpaste and Afri-Fresh herbal toothpaste and so I can we no just say nyoma dia ye na wonum eye hwam say enka bia wo say fru wonum ba wo de twitwi na twu tetrom asunsu ya eboa wonum etoso wo wonum eye onwono ana so tese bia wo tetrom aso ye onwono no ya bomodi anso bepe Fibo Ventures wo mo toothpaste ni bi atona afei aboa ma sen etimi atenwan na afei watimi akonipem enso kama wholesale retail ekoso ya from our 0241 545 646 0241 545 646 and I say 0200 600 934 0200 600 934 Royal Foam what me adaye wo honam enyo tese ya tese wo da Royal Foam no aye kama drobe so da so bia no wo benya emperifo se yen kan chew say inches no abuso afei se wo pe student mattress e dey akọ school wo pe de obayisu wo fie say ye king size and I say queen size wo pe 1.5 and I say pe double ani nyina no enso aye Royal Foam Ghana and I make come for woman so a product and e dey ama mattress a wo da so o kase no on say your sleeping position bi won ma wo da na asem pana mem ekom say wo de ne tese bia wo problem but modian say obenya Royal Foam e de ne kokra na eba a che so timi daye e ma no mpe no kase no wonte ya obia so wo mwachi enya wo ya wo bra mo entutu ama che se no mpe no enso enya wo ya odu asokore mampo a ya bie ultra modern showroom e wo ho e ben CCC no et open mattress ara so dia Royal Foam e de no ana e wo se opebi eto 0202 271 000 0202 271 000 na just say when the Royal Foam empan for no enso nkasa na mo messages no ya ba behwem na afei ya call aba real quick na ya de aka no nyina na so enso ediama we ya Kamal didn't say our players shouldn't watch it. That is what a win in football brings. When so say I'm say we shut down who amanfo so dia no wo mo gyina mo na so pa we say she will be in Koso in Ghana. I say when so say come to Abuabo, we have more than hundreds of her type. I'm say amanfo charge you di wo Michael everybody be kwa fast ma ba yen komre ye ba ne aba be share YouTube for no Twitter ne aba be kinka mo messages na amamo ye ba
Hey, Sewa, me who watch you? Me and Nano may be say cry so quite brutal.
Kwaku, afei na mebeko. Menkrata krani.
Hey, and me ma connection man for den go for secret when you tell them musano.
Oh, Express Group adarumenti. Akwentu aye for. Opese otu kwan kosua dia. Express Group do be call mind me to say Canada, US, Australia, UK, and Germany. Say a tour and say visiting so. Express Group do be call Dubai, Canada, US, Australia, and Germany. Mo amu pese mo tu kwan koye jumanso. Obetimi de wako Dubai, Qatar, and South Korea. If you also want to take international tests like SAT, IELTS, TOEFL, GRE, GMAT, they can help you pass easily. They can also help you secure a good job in the UK. You should make sure Akwa Kumasi, Asafule Baran about Accra and so Omo Carnation First Light, Tema Omo Community 18 Lashabi Girl Filling Station. From Omo Macho for ISO 055-555-0067 and 0249-000448.
Mamisha, time HH Heba Mr. Bina Unumi, and your what dropa, a ya draw, a ya draw say, a manipedian quamwano, and yahwatin, na a quotia yarie, and train yare and san wakakoto, fire word draw, nanono abribia, Canoga Company Limited. What the time TIME ebe jasono wonwa and the time HH Heba Mr. Edia bejaso akra wenya mfisia dumienu enumbi wopemfo ene oba wo makra nufo enso enumbi time HH Heba Mr. Who benya bi over the counter medicine sellers any shop dodo na mu so pedodo to afre 0244 417669 0244 417669 time HH Heba Mr. Ejadro say FDA adje ejwadie nkratue atum.
The ones that now from toothbrush no. Why and toothbrush no. Ninya Ashford.
Nah, Ninya Ashford dear. Now so evident no way.
Who that the evidence ben? Ninya Ashford toothbrush.
Oh sweetheart, Ashford toothbrushes no. You want different types. She abena de ya mokubi. Ashford Princess. And now bra could you so Ashford Galaxy. What dear na ira no so Ashford Evident. Media so Ashford Executive. And now media no so Ashford Friendly.
That Ashford toothbrush.
My dear, Ashford toothbrushes are who do dear. Papa, moto. Ne to me bow dodomi ye dani bia akwashisha ho. Ashford Prince, Ashford Princess, Ashford Friendly, Ashford Evident, Ashford Executive, ne Ashford Galaxy toothbrushes. Fibo Ventures na kofabe daso. To phone friend 0241 545 646 and 0200 600 934. Ashford toothbrushes. They were so honey.
If I shop, I'm not sure you're bad.
And not so good.
What time about me? She see about Queen Wayne say.
Bra, said your time about Mr. Esia Jimmy fearful, and Yadia about ever so.
Really, do this offending now.
Bra, so make us a midi time about Mr. Huadancia. We are singing now about Timinka. It is some malaria. Where do any time about Mr.
I never go, dear, and what to want to me any deal. What do any time about Mr. A drink and your ma or bar waffle through. Dear, what ma for down for any aquada when you fear do you and son of the time about Mr. Drabill. She's a walk hospital and answer lab. I'm what who said, oh, a GD malaria be answer.
I also time me TIME. Time about Mr. I feel malaria in the Biadani Ziba, a woman, even slap. Ubenya be at all, over the counter medicine sellers. Any herbal shop to do a name. FDA Aji a judging cratoi at all.
We are back, bringing you the latest lineup from Betway. Betway starts strong with their front two, with Free Play Friday and Swipe Bet. In the middle, you've got all the control with Cash Out and Build a Bet. Plus, with Win Boost, you can boost your sports bet. At the back, they have Smart Picks and the Partial Daily Jackpot. You always get way more with Betway. right, Yamana Yametua so and so Ewaha, Yabefia and Sanimum, our coach of Ben Hamza Atanasi Nafi, our team no Ewahana, Vodafone say, made for me or Fanonso, Bomadian Sodo Hubishim, say, one subscriber, just one Ghana per 1 CD per now Vodafone, made for me, Ayodia, one Tinama Vodafone Aye, Wobbe dial star 530 hash, star 530 hash, no, Aye Vodafone made for me. Now, we are just say internet and so be day. I just say offer unyan bebia Vodafone and kwa ana a day ma as little as 1 Ghana cedis no obenya aya so and wo de na ma anoma so I fine and so am time about Mr. was say yen control say a draw aya du papa aya time about center and a day aba say wo yo mremre untimi enkonuma so wadu adwuma so asa wo tinka so aye mani peduano enya hoden a wo pa draw na your time heba Mr. and I make come for ama afei wonuma to na say umpeso bedidi adwane cross ye to wonuma untene da wo de na aye time heba Mr. general bodily pains and so ebetu ase ama na afei malaria fever no so to ase ama wade wo ho entempa so time HH heba Mr. and capsules o de ba ko ebefa ba ko etu de ne Mr. ebefa ne capsules no ebeboa wo pa de tene say oba na say bema wo be di wasini oba nsansa gu ase a em say odia no nsuo ta gu basa edu bi kra na pampa wom kakra wonya time HH eba Mr. and capsules ase ebetu ana me ka say bema nso nsansa gu bema ho da bia wo ko ban ho ba na akwa bibia o dwonso a wo kam we kwako kwabrane na wo kam wai na chese dwonso kekane na wo kam san ye siwa sumde ni obesu pa nti pedro ni bitona enom na entu ase enso ema ba bia ye to adro bia wo kwa won sabe count de 0244417669 0244417669 na chese on the time empenfo no enso enkasa wo coach na ho ye
I don't fancy.
Yeah, share no as am for so e call anymore.
It's true. I want for call money.
There's answer to Kruma was a month for 2 class and the Emperor Biabo. I'm on for qualify quarter finals as a Black Stars in the Emperor Crabo.
Easy. And I share one of the toughest game tactically from both sides, Congo, Egypt. Tournament I have now match back where I have chance a Bermuda, but you could see say the players know very disciplined both sides on the part of Congo and the part of Egypt.
Okay,
and, so unfortunate penalty shootout in the Egypt frame and Andra Mihwadevi say Egypt and free Andra and come 100% sure some Boko finals.
Oh say
Egypt Andra one free tournament anymore and Kobedu final.
Okay, so no the tactical eye and a share a bone. Say enwa Faros and Freeman.
Yeah.
And come back final.
And come all the way to finals. Because Egypt, first of all, Mon who say quality wise in this time around no Mon said they need ahead. But team play. You got team player. Because team you extra or red card or team containing pressure. 30 minutes. Our more opponent can create chance behind it tells you how difficult the team is to beat.
Wow.
And a team all the ball to the net be out coming back with it. Tournament ya boni na Egypt ni team a share na oba betika no. From day one every BC and match be a no. Then we coming back. No abetika no. Look at the quality. Let's see the center pair. Hegazi Abdulmumin. Fantastic play from both sides. No foul. Me who center pair Omaboba. Oman creative foul. Among the two, among all the 120 minutes, one creative foul, timely tackles. It tells you how defensively good they are, defensive principle. No? And Enra, coach in the tactical team, Oyi Abrantia Fenatia Marwan from the right side, and he brought in another right back. And Oyi the left footer, no, Kama, who always set forward. And Odi one or no defensively good. Bye. It tells you how tactically good the coaches and how already game no. Yenshare Andra Egypt. They came into 1-4-3-3 format. and Congo for also the 1-4-3-3 format, which is the same format. No, you system, the movement on the field of play. Say Egypt for omu defending or omu defensive area. You could see say Oma 10 to 5-4-1, 4-3-3. No, Obon say one of the players ever withdraw, ever come back 4. No, no when 5. Then the 2 up front, almost ever withdraw, ever 2 no or middle. No, when 5-4-1. Into 10 biano, omu kutakra no less than 10 players in their own half, including goalkeeper. It tells you how numerical advantage they have in their defensive zone. And Omu defender Meda, Obomo say no 10 to 4-1-4-1. Official Ombenya 4 at the back, 1 pivot right in front of the back 4, then 4 players right in front of the 1. Then no more 1 player up. Omu defender or middle, no more your middle block no. It's mid block no Sabon say the same 5-4-1, but shaping in assassin. 4-5-1 shaping in assassin. And to Omu say Omu defender or attacking zone. The same and idea about when on Egypt and say Omulu Subo no up they stop defending at the opponent half. Quick no more drop a medal. Ombabe Jina medal no almost starting marking no. And Congo coach no me give you applause to him. Honestly a very tactical good. Already is idea no. Uko who say Egypt Lusubo no almost third half pay. Quick no more run about medal no one more start to build up no. Into start I will give you 1 or 2 passes. No more so as a medal channel. No more blocking medal. And Congo coach no also Lusubo on defensive area. Also who's omagina 4-2-3-1. Of which obenya 2 pivots right in front of the back 4. Then no one 3 players, no just 1. Tactically and also a 4-5-1, but shaping is different as compared to that of Egypt. Because Egypt DNA 4-1-4-1 or middle we need a 4-2-3-1. So there be 3 players no bit me there 4 nigerian in no. Now 1 player no Egypt no the back be blocking no the back nigerian we no be more middle. And defensive well defensive marking. Defender hold pivot player at me or marking player or no or block you right in front until block you or unjina. Player no attacking player no so Nimiansa ya block you half front. I didn't know say me jet also me run by into who run by tells you so push you or half into how he abranti efeni busketa o me gina wa chinye marking that Joshua Kimmich o gina wa chi dem bia wa block you up or block you wa unjina chi into tells you say also oba bese nanim. That is the way na abranti efeni Anthony na o Ghana. Until Anthony na marking bi obeku bia na o first to the ball. Olusu ball na no de no account because that time no block you one anim. Into Olusu ball no bi anyina na chi into also de no account. Eno ne na ma esian mutimi running more e wo up front time na Ghana e ba utimi say e wo midfield bia untimi penetrate easily. That is the hallmark of a pivot midfielder. Stay right in front of the player, you block the player or block his shade into or running through what you know you are pushing him from your half to his own half. Then he numerical advantage over them. And here Congo for no coach who say now Egypt for near marking on so quick Olusu ball na normal players na ba I feel no attend from 4-2-3-1 no they about 4-4-2 Brazilian box no I feel 4 too close 2 open 2 close into a more men in his own half. You share the type of player confidently Ubon say Egypt defenders no more ball they can keep the pass together, patient build up, moving forward. They were giving a good covering in terms of timely tackles, timely intervention. And to hear physical now durability they are there, stability they are also there, and you could see how endurance they are, similar to that of Congo. And right before they be build the ball now they do a third half normal flip ball no top, and any area ball be Congo defenders need try so him and only disadvantage peja na mu huri peja na mu ntimbe huri ato aso be 5 this time brebeba into huri bi me peja asa wo kwa asa on strike and be forward him na I take advantage. And boys no who say physically they are strong Congo for no, and they were mentally tough in their defensive zone. And technical aspect from omo passing, good passes, good tacklers. And idea back when run no more ya nemboa omo pass ni elite, especially the defenders no pass ni elite, and the midfielders no perfect. They were giving direct long balls behind the Egyptian defenders. Anything Maka say Egyptian center pair no I am here so omo free Hegazi Abdul Mumin Ali Nina omo captain no, one cover one behind, good covering, good balance at the back, and good communication. Anytime you could see a good balance at the back, giving good communication at the back. Then we are born about say we are now we are. Then it tells you how effective and how good they are in terms of their pairing. And yen share omo tactical play na ni ekano. How do they go with their set pieces? Once a game no goes nearby in set piece. game no say open play no go ni ma dey change your set piece. Congo for the throw, quick throw. And no quick reaction, players mentality, improvisation, quick. Players no complain here, che ball na attacking zone, no to a quick, then omo attacking opponent no. And I did go by. And only a late communication from late marking from Egyptian defender because they were complaining. No money say be a foul, and we almost one reaction no. Omo they say 2 goals inside this tournament against Zambia. Omo a quick place I know omo they ko share goal. And so quick place I know omo they ko share goal. And here the centre back no mistake be okoye ma Egypt for nso konya set piece this year goal. Challenging area duels, player no height. Abdul Mohamed Mustafa no or a giant or height, and he is good in the area duels. That type of players near no one bar holding. Tembiano we are centered back and also we a defender and a striker and or a giant now we say we good in area duels now. Tembiano you don't go close him down and you guys don't want because on your about block you behind and Obama work actually so the ball. We first to the ball. Onoba body from behind now one advantage. And ball also oko air ball now definitely will be left on side. But it should be at the right position. You guys all pitting on Sanoma Kobo opponent no. And the man ro concern. So Andrew I share do friends extra time no. That is why enough fatigue about both sides and Egypt had the red card. Let's look at how Egypt organized. They organize themselves even one player Mohamed Mustafa Anna women so Congo coach and so on so who say no yes sabubi and the more offensive players but no mu pussy at least 6 players in Egyptian half said they be on with me Eddie Guaba and Egypt were able to contain the pressure now able almost no and timid copy penalty shootout and penalty shootout no you saw how technically good African players and they say who do penalty shootout look at the technical way or they pass the ball at the back of the net going with the inside foot, going with the outer foot, and then watching the goalkeeper's position and passing the ball at the back of the net. Let's look at the way Congolese players now more pass the ball at the back of the net. Very tactical. It tells you how vision they are in terms of playing penalty shootouts. And then the goalkeepers now they were taking them out. You heard Gabaski penalty. No, because Adena ball no koye say. Look at the posture of Gabaski penalty. You have to bow on your play, and your body should be behind play. Give direction, but Gabaski or give you direction. The body was behind play, but I didn't know my boy and say he was standing tall. Until Ujina Sana, my boy too. You have to bow.
Okay.
Also, Ukumuka, Cassette, we are born, Ubenya taking by Ujina, the way Ujina Sana born in Beba, Entina Ma born. Similar thing to Congo for player no say Panatino. And also, instead of him to bow, getting closer to the ball, bow, I say the way I know. And Ujina, until yesterday a Congolese player no ebabone de no ono ne yen getting closer to the ball he plays an on kicking right behind the ball and or bow into onya technique ni e be call level but ujina straight ball ni be two. That is technically aspect I also say and basics now yana players ni be hu no. It tells you how technical how effective the two side play. Kudos to Congo. Okay. They did very well.
Whoa, Coach Mate, me that say, well, it's my kitchen restaurant, brand nebedidi, and we are planning in a be, it's my kitchen, and so as we more pesa mo program say midweek and a share, and I say a share weekend, Nina is my kitchen, and so say, or Ghana and we are in be our fee, woman so besa several continental Taliban Chinese, cousins living so no, it's my kitchen restaurant, and so ebe several kama Wednesday, a pizza Wednesday, buy one get one free, and I the bianso aye banku and tilapia so da and also tobacco aye chobacco akan ho afei ice cream nom and just a jollof rice nom mutuo banku afei fried rice and just nuane na be so dini die. It's my kitchen say yen kan trust bra obetimi edidi ewo ho ana apani take away nso a obenya opese delivery ama so ani nyina no wo mo ebe deliver ne kama ama Barbara Stadium wo mo ben traffic light and number na 0265707070 0265707070 and I say 0248865046 0248865046. Now it's my kitchen and so empen no enjoy so we be so tu kwa ya juma and I say we school ni obe so kwotwa wadisua so Jamaican nyina no fully funded scholarship and so ewom and unti say Canada Canada, US, UK, Australia, New Zealand, and as a Germany, and abeso kotwa wadisua so where university, obeso your masters our abroad, afei o senior high, and I say where obeso to us our manone, a visa, and abeso a jamal, a ticket in sense some tour, and abeso ko, and as a holidays obeso nebusian fono, and so ekwa, ninina a express group, and I make come for nano pay afi nurses and midwives ni nyina no express group empany for edo beko awonsam kan kakra bi na chese okwakoto a wadwuma no so enso ewa ma no sunyanfo no monko chese silver house wo mo ben court afi tamale wo mo ben tamale technical hospital afi baby ani so wo mo ben court no East Legon enso close to Trinity Theological Seminar terminal so anase tamanso no community 18 Lashibi going filling station ho ana abehu omo ana Accra so in cry Carnation First Light ana Chroma and so aya safole bara na bato hai ana chese we aya express grouper woman so aya juma 0249 000 448 0249 000 448 and I say 0555 55 0067 0555 55 0067 na express and for the angel so Mike
Azi yako tournament we na yaba back and once again yeguswa review performance our competition nim anything ye share no esiatie you made the way nanka me hwe nim sanka me na tapoku be onyamba no I will segregate this na yaye no in bits and in pieces gradually ye be won sene nhye ne besi akọ metwen yakopan be ya domo ya wuku ada na no ho ato na anisa then he comes then we do the presentation both sides of a story all to find a solution for Ghana football that is the main motive yenye emfendi obi atema na yemfanso pobi but we are presenting both sides of a story the narrative the analysis and then also we profess solutions near who. But we are back from a tournament and your free tournament nearby tournament in Ankoye concerns about and then a bufuaba which is expected dodo na omo ebufu nim no they are using it to diagnose the state of Ghana football and also even profess solutions about the way forward. But you see, say nyomemu ye murky kakra. Everyone is a car between a quine and foot to quine. Na in futuro na jiwie mafa, the road clear. It is only when the dust settles that is when you can see clearly and then know what needs to be done and what should be done. Exactly. Football na nkasa na a process. Now you don't stop the process because you did not achieve success or you did not get victory. Me repeat it. You don't stop the process because in kunimdi amba inti eyen twatwaso. And failing is part of the process. If you don't fail, you can never succeed. So failure and not failing is part of the process because say failure aniba ana wusia de na what they are correcting in your future endeavors. Inti failure is part of a process or failure is part of a success. Now me who nkomo bia akọ so a ye nuanom journalists DB even on media social media ne ade dodo no as we di nkomo ne bia almost anka FA no announcement say omo open new coach nkomo nyai.
Yes.
And who he ask yakofa coach nemum nkomo ntena na de edi enya wa AFCON 2023 no yenye investigations ye investigations na ansana ya ba be hwe kwan ye be fa so ne appoint coach obeboa ne ade. That is their mind and their viewpoint. Many if they offer such a narrative. But I also want to offer a different narrative. So I disagree with them. Respectfully, they've said their own. But many and this may come here. And I want to believe that just as football is a process, you don't stop. Say insure foul bar, wunja insure nom. Say insure a foul bar. Wunja insuo ne nom nemom kwaya ofa so di insuo di dwuma no afei no oya ahwe yi. So you don't stop because you did not achieve the set objectives or the target. Rather, you learn from the experience and improve the process going forward. So you need to move forward. You don't stop. You move forward. Yenjina, yenyai, yentunioma yeuze, yentungu, debi. Since you fa oba, wunyai insionom. But you still mourn, you grieve. Obana we no, obesuno. But you move on. Sanity. Ghana need biawo absolutely every right to be angry. Ghana need bia odo football, o follow football. Black Stars neda wakumas. O ho kwan bia so obufu. Be obufu nim no, be measured in how your comments come out. Ansha na wanu asem no, akofa enome e dia abre team na opese ye no. A lot of Ghanaians have cursed the Black Stars. On the blind side, Nitrimo no, Nadienzo de Bufo ne kasa, Banano kasa ne pieno, Waka and no me semegu Black Stars in so. That one will get to it. We know in chapters and in series. Fancy. Football is a cycle.
Yes.
Now, football is a cycle, no. Success is not guaranteed. Success is not guaranteed in football. It's a cycle. That is why you win today. Tomorrow, it will be another 10. Even if you do everything right. So we be success is not guaranteed. You still need certain elements to come to play to guarantee you the success. Enti me pese Ghana for yina ti ase football no enyo be bet right to say chinchine twan wo ba be wini. Enyo be a bet right in Toronto ho. Wa hoboa ebeboa wa kwentuo no. Ba hoboa no alone will not take you to your destination.
Yeah.
Entina driver or be kan shine no. Or one a license or experience but na shine mu a obompaye woni mu se otwedi ampo nyankopon ne mfa no kodu baby opese odru. Nes wati ase say wiase na ye wo no ye nde ye ho ne nenam sa. There are certain elements that come to play. Na nam se ball no ye bowo asase so na ye bo ne nam wiemu nti e asase ene mframa ana ball no so ye de ball. Now these elements need to favor you.
Yes.
Who controls these elements?
The creator.
So success is not guaranteed in football. You guarantee success for football. Now say yes, and now say you guarantee success for football. There can only be one winner, but many lessons to learn, so that in the future, the lessons you learn can help shape the way to your own success. Me repeat it.
Okay.
Success is not guaranteed in football, but there is only one winner. But if the winner wins, there are many lessons to learn, so that the lessons that you learn will shape the way for you to achieve your own success in the future. So lessons now based on football, are more than the success that you will chalk. The painful periods anyway, and what does to sing in kunimdieni enijia ubenya. Egypt, on a record winners of the AFCON and Amewa, they've been eliminated more times than trophies won. Exactly. They've been eliminated. Egypt, they have been eliminated more times than the trophies won. So success is not guaranteed. You win some, but now paper all those period of hardship, pain, anguish, whatever that comes after a defeat.
I said now man for so say said you can ejinaba ebia no mafrim o ma go back to their drawing board o ma your money o ma ye but here the and ye ban ye kwa lessons learned ye mane nya adwuma o sa board no so.
That is why all stakeholders need to come to play. And this is not the time to cast aspersions and pit two stakeholders against each other. When in the time you can't train it trebum and now you incite stakeholder be against the public near service stakeholder be baby football na bedru no enye nipa baako and enye kuo baako ntina football na bedru ha. Yes, and that is the agenda I am preaching. football na aye say na ye pese ye ni ye no se ye be ni ye so a enya kuo baako ana enya aso mesinti ana be ye all of us need to come together. If we don't approach this holistically in a collective manner, fancy ye be ko tournament aba be ye be or radio ni TV so ye nya so mfaso bia. There are a lot of things to say. It will incite a certain group against each other. But okay, what happens? A lot of things to say. Maybe say they need a cast a 55-man provisional list in Fambrano. Now your coach or just 28 players.
Yes, only 55. No,
he didn't. The coach was not prepared.
So
3 hours.
And you say
a specific amount.
And you say bia. And you say bia. 55. No one chooses say only me 55 rather. No. 28.
He just had 28 players in mind.
And now, can do only
maybe 3 hours to the deadline. Then you bedding come or you be sao. Coach, Akosi saying you're listening saying, oh, 28 pename. What happens if there are injuries? What happens if there are withdrawals? Be to me zio. Into unemia. Say injury praba. Says a lot about tournament maybe. So we pra. Obobion. Good. So injuries can happen at any point in time. That is why, in the wisdom of CAF, I say for 55 Fabra, that pool no you can select from even before the tournament starts. In the event, your coach had just 28 players, 3 hours to the deadline.
Oh,
same way now can a big dent, big indictment. At the heart of everything AFCON debacle, no, 70% will be coaching. But we'll get there. So we're in a series. And success are any guaranteed with football mono fancy. You need a project. Project nunya. You need an investment to run with it. We have commitment and then the hard work. But we need to win. You need the element of luck to also favor you. Intini say luck no ehia e was sport mu pa. But me want a special definition of luck. When effective preparation meets the perfect opportunity. Now so boa hu yes hu ye onwoma ye luck no na fade and also descended from above na about sana here. Now make us say football is a cycle, is an era. So yenka kaye hu say all the countries that have won, they have always been a downward spiral or moko anase omusi omutiase anase yetwe omoba form. When other forces emerge or when omwankasa no omo talent production no run dry anase nyoma bi sinto kakra bem. So Germany or the 2014 FIFA World Cup, what has happened to Germany at the last editions of the FIFA World Cup of film group stage 2018 group stage exit, 2022 group stage exit they have lost miserably to South Korea and Japan, who are minus at the World Cup edition 2018 to South Korea, 2022 to Japan.
By the end, they say
before Germany won 2014, what happened then? 2002 or the second, what the World Cup went to Mianje and Ameboa or J. 2004 European Championship, Germany J. 2006 FIFA World Cup, Germany J. 2006 World Cup OJ. 2008 European Championship OJ. 2010 FIFA World Cup OJ. 2012 European Championship OJ. Germany needed more than 6 tournaments before they won. And that was their first win at a major competition since 1996.
And they had a plan.
Maybe. I say, even when you get the plan, the investment you're on your year, you don't win because success is not guaranteed.
Okay.
Certain elements need to come to play. Now, boy. Spain, before 2010, not January. Can we cast our mind back? After Spain won in 2010, January beyond, you caught 14 years after winning the World Cup. Spain a year to win. And also, when you're a disastrous major tournament appearances after 2012 European Championship. So success is not guaranteed in football, even when you do things right. I just want us to understand how the process works.
Then with time, ni akoso ni break it down. Yebeka obia said yene de also way. Yebeka obia de before we end with this series. We are agenda. Ye series we are GFA benyane de. Sports Ministry benyane de. The NSA, National Sports Authority benyane de. Even the fan and so benyane de because now people support the national team not because of Odomo Edema national team, no, but also their own interest. Anything a supporters group to me call Nanto Kwesi secondary triabim supporters group call demand money. Other than that, they won't support. So a lot has gone amiss.
Then I say the football fan from the ministry will be our interest at heart.
Yeah,
and yes, I yes, I'm
supporters say the tournament but what
on the benefit.
So we need to get a plan and then we need to move on. So I agree. You can have your own qualms and you say FA no or more appointed coach, but the FA must not stop because your tournament the the next process for the new coach. They should not start it. No. And the FA is not acting alone. They are doing this together with the Ministry of Youth and Sports. For the benefit of the ministry brought out a statement on January 25 after the AFCON. Ministry statement nearby and Shadrach bet me about where the FA publication. But hold on to this. Nema ministry statement Ministry of Youth and Sports. The reference number for this statement ZF 133/155/01. Date near date ben me person boy
25th of this month 2024.
Good. Press release. Statement on the performance of the Black Stars at the 2023 AFCON in Côte d'Ivoire. Monday, January 2022-2024 stands as a solemn and a sad chapter in our football history as the Black Stars exited the 2023 AFCON competition in Côte d'Ivoire, thereby concluding their journey in the competition. The Ministry of Youth and Sports profoundly shares the disappointment and devastation echoing through the hearts of millions of Ghanaians and followers of Ghana football, both home and abroad. Despite the indications that all was not well with our beloved Black Stars, hope persisted until that fateful Monday. Prior to the competition and our last game, and even deep into the match, dreams were rekindled, imaginations and expectations were high, the optimism was unwavering, but suddenly the mighty Black Stars fell once again. The spirit of Ghanaians was shattered, and the ministry stands as heartbroken as every Ghanaian. Over the years, the ministry, especially under the administration of a current government, wholeheartedly supported our national teams, the Black Stars in particular. We created a conducive and enabling environment, invested in the development of a team, and introduced performance-based reward systems. The government, recognizing the importance of sports at a grassroots level, also invested and continues to invest significantly in infrastructure and other logistics to nurture and develop young sporting and footballing talent. Regrettably, the recent and continued poor performance of the Black Stars highlights fundamental structural and systemic deficiencies in our football ecosystem and journey. This is sad that, despite our unwavering support and considerable investment, leaving no stone unturned, the team has not delivered and results do not commensurate with effort and resources invested. This clearly points to the urgent need for a comprehensive diagnosis and restructuring of Ghana football to align with our aspirations in football and beyond. In the coming days, the ministry, in consultation with national team stakeholders, will announce a strategic plan to identify the causes and the roadmap towards the revival of the Black Stars. We recognize the urgent necessity to in the coming days, the ministry, in consultation with national team stakeholders, will announce a strategic plan to identify the causes and the roadmap towards the revival of the Black Stars.
Okay. So as part of the roadmap, together with the national team stakeholders.
If we believe the GFA is a national team stakeholder, then the release or the publication from the ministry was in line. So almost statement way in the bar. And they no, and they will also consult on most stakeholders no, and they will come out with their own publications. And 25th January, Yanko the GFA's publication. GFA publication about 3 days ago on the 26th of January.
Yes, a ministry by day after.
Good.
And the Ghana Football Association. So they
behind the scenes, they had been working. So GFA announces roadmap to hire next Black Stars coach and appoint a 5-member search committee. So this is in line with what the ministry had already communicated. It is just that most media men a ministry statement in them. They got the ministry statement somewhere around 27th. But the date on the statement is 25th. And it was because not prior engagement akoso. So the GFA announcing the search committee was in line with the ministry. There is no deviation. And the GFA is not working alone. They are working together with the Ministry of Youth and Sports. NT and GFA a list of Omo search committee. We saw the director of the Ministry of Youth and Sports as part of a search member committee. So ministry in Tumua, the GFA cannot name a ministry in a director. And they say Omra Mekahon. Anyway, the chief director of the Ministry of Youth and Sports, William Caesar Kati. Otrofon as me dance in your brochure. Where the evidence in the good screen is or not?
It means the ministry near
exactly. So say ministry now, president close GFN down, non-stop GFN no, an exaggeration of issues near Kosono, and then an overreaction to whatever has happened.
That's the point. You see, the president has not the power to do that. He does not. He does not. We're in a state organization. He does not. Unless, look, GFE, this is a football for now. Or else normalization, and even that you have to contact FIFA. So and you have to engage FIFA. You cannot unilaterally, no government unilaterally. When you do that, FIFA will clamp down heavy on you. Shekan is on my side. So I know President 2 minutes very limited when it comes to the GFA. When we adopted the status of FIFA and now we are a member of FIFA, you can't do that. You don't have the power or the right to do that. You know what they are saying? John Mamu come Congress. Onze Congress. Aban Ruby Debbie. F for now Beko Yomunipa. Someone Pamo Omunkate Omamaka so yeah pay ni pantie sabe you know. Anaya Jatuanko Congress ye feel say ye nini ye be yes. And so apart from that, that cannot happen.
To another rant and then concerns raised. Now Makado and deserve it. So a survey was so. But there is a convention that is being followed. So we form a committee. You see, this is a practice across way of football anymore. I don't know if for deliberate reasons or I are referee. Now for most of these initiatives, you need somebody on the ESCO. Then somebody on the pedigree so was row a ESCO name or GFA name. So mostly, say FA president no Anya Pata. It has to be the vice president of a GFA, who is also part of the ESCO. Now, also double as the Black Stars Management Committee chairman. So, Pobia, or a more recent knowledge on the AFCON Black Stars camper. Menya sure say currently, Obika team way or what's happening in the NSA Makado. You might have your qualms, and your tournament and koye. It's a insure for by enjoys you know. Again. The president of this country, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, has been appointing ministers and reshuffling across board. I don't know, same logic, no young position, the president in the Kuroni Mejumanti Engine Ejuman Finism. Failure is part of the process. Met menya GDA wa fancy muse, some the position way ma fancier. Fancy beye Ejumani ye, fancy corner nye ya. It doesn't make me a bad leader. Rather, as a good leader, I learn from it and it advises me for the way forward. So Makado serving on the committee, say Okope coach, it does not mean say coach is biaba or be jumano or multimania humanity. He is not fit for purpose. And excuse me, and your Makado Nekofa coach a committee. If you make it a Makado problem, you are insulting the intelligence and the wisdom of the other members of the committee, which the chief director of the Ministry of Youth and Sports in account. We have a well-knowledgeable and distinguished personalities on this same committee. Oro Opokunti, menya sure say, Yeka Blasters Hwasem no odi hon koma. Obi betwe deny no an opportunity to have a say. Maybe no we will say, but no or double say. So if Opokunti has been taxed, Sabeboa, Nayam Copper coach in my Black Stars are now it is social media diatem. Say na moon nim dia moya. You are insulting these personalities, which is not fair. Etina me kasa yansha ya no ne kasa ni ye nansha yakofa enome e dia bre yankasa ye team no. And this committee has equal representation from the various fields. So per technical Professor Minta or Opokunti, former player of the Black Stars, and he knows what Black Stars ni bejina and naswa ye demand and I expect it from a coach.
And I'm from so raise consensus say as a football project now what can want some say be abeko no akwapem no ababa kwa ba fie wa betoto nuoma some few years after now you the resource but ye call ne akwapem ye ba ye kwa sanko kwapem sa be see.
I don't think it's true. Germany have been trying to find their feet after 2014 or about 2018 ajigu ye no omo try so meji no na so emfa football project na so shall see na fast how your man is so good on paper, but and yes, Spain. Don't they have a football project? Spain or football project,
okay.
But what has happened? Even with the Senegal experience, I take it time. So far, see, we no, ochna eba tuaso.
You papa, I'm so what tuaso hospital, papa poku.
Yeah, yes, but when you're mini bishop, it will be more of banter kakra, fact kakra. Debate kakra ye be here no but we no more to explain things to the understanding of Ghanaians. No problem.
Bishop Atabuku beba nti apostle mame fa me college ne kakra na omonsomrem Ghana for 80 Vodafone say 5 Ghana way amazing news omodema Vodafone cash special bundle 5 Ghana per or recharge now activity obenya 200 minutes of talk time valid for 7 days to all networks now just a network bia opeso free course our browser subscriber sa offer we mu no obetimi anya chance to din komo 200 minutes na se wasa anya internet e de di ujuma obe dial star 110 hash now I follow prompt na so be call my Vodafone app no so na cha so de age Vodafone cash special bundle Vodafone Adaroma 0548 931 931 055 1931 931 Yemfa cross kakre. Hello. Yes sir.
How you Solomon?
What solo it's you?
I'm afraid I can't one someday. I'm not from Poma to say what you know the Ghana. I'm more on a Japan in Abaka, distance, and the matter in my Solomon. The doctor is in every year. I can tell for now, you have to focus my own. Or one of the from experience in coaching. The family because for not one you one you experience any coaches experience is our Ghana say committee no so be any movie and the committee no more Ghana football no
committee no coach Professor Minta Mr.
Professor Minta coach okay fine when you hear the show mo say o make my coach a perfect to the global.
Professor Minta Ghana, you know, that your coach is not there. Why? FIFA and CAF certified. Mate, Yerasi, hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good morning, Francis.
Good morning, Openny. It's you.
Congratulations, sir. We moved to Sompa.
I'm a dash and so much on here.
And last time was a kind of business. You call AFCON. In Sebi, the entire traveling, you see at the ABF. Hard time said the day you and the day you. Captain, you're different, so maybe more determined candidate. Or you for which in the area, move with you. You perceive the 2 of what the piano. Coach, I have March Tona, a bubble. And then the entry of was na young gather local based players, maybe. Na young training, and for my coach, Paspago, coach, or me and fan blended foreigner. We say a bubble. Another one also to am person and so and say media from one, what Ghana problem, football problem, no can say it's in player, it's Ghana, the local AFCON. No one in your body, more nothing, more banner moves in Castle of the boy, continue because it has no relevance for continent. Number 6 4. Well, it has so bad. So hello, caller.
Yes, sir, Penny, we didn't baby I can say free. Oh, yes, you.
Fancy, we don't know that time. This diminution no person. Thank you, my people, the technical team moving. I don't take a piece of dinner. Get the week moving. Thank you.
Whoa, Mate, you for hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yes, sir, open it you.
You didn't do go from Kansas or Boqua.
I do it you.
Now, the problem about the Black Stars is that they make a musician and GFN, air government of the key. Then, yeah, near Swaba. Because ever to Abanamon, they know nothing about the football. I just said, if it's the president, say, Tasamba, nothing, the one Sembama. It replies to you, I depend on my car, and the said you manage to win out. Young said, and now, players this of last time, all day you would do film card. Did I uni the idea that I uni yet? The next was the next quarter
Oh, Mate, yara sisa mobile. Nyame aduma. Achana mbobete Bishop Atapoku and Michael Asarbo Dubai. Afe Apostle Jeffrey Asar, the entire production team. And so eba omo MCI da munyina mase. Sorry so news bansana aye Sompa enkomo atwaso.